Good evening and welcome to show 160 of the Ham Radio Clubhouse.
Awesome. Our music director once again says, hold my beer and I'm going to find something new, cool.
Hold my beer, hold my whiskey.
Hold my cigar, hold my Jaime Garcia cigar.
I love that cigar. If you have not had a Jaime Garcia, you are missing out. It is a big boy.
No.
Big boy by meaning it's a strong, full flavored, full body, great cigar. It's a great cigar. But if you're new to cigars, you might want to make sure you have plenty of water. Make sure you're sitting down, a full stomach. And don't get in a hurry.
Yeah. And smoking in the evening. If you're new, smoking in the do not, if you're new to trying different cigars, for the new guy, this is not an afternoon cigar. This is an evening cigar.
Is that like smoking in the boys' room?
Yes.
Now I'm gonna have that stuck in my head for the rest of the show.
But you're welcome. The difference is you're not gonna get in trouble.
That's true. Don't smoke it inside. I will say that.
Ham till it hurts. You serve Zima. You like to attract big team.
I was just about to ask. Did anyone notice the Easter eggs tonight?
Yeah.
I don't think they're really Easter eggs anymore because they're in the same place. So tonight's show is brought to you by used Eclipse glasses and Zima. Do they make Zima anymore? I don't know. I got off of that when I graduated high school, so I don't know if it's still in production or not. I haven't seen it. Maybe somebody in the chat who's been to a liquor store may know. Rob Varner says smoking causes cancer. Yes, and so does breathing the air in our planet right now. There's nothing more caustic, more gross than our atmosphere. But anyway.
Yeah. So do people who work. So do people who work at
live a little.
So do people who work at toll booths.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they get to inhale exhaust all day long.
And regarding Zima, I think I never finished my first bottle. After about halfway through, I couldn't. No.
Mad Dog 2020 was better than Zima.
Oh,
Boone's Farm.
The smell of Mad Dog 2020.
Yeah.
It brings back so many nightmares.
Absolutely.
You know what's a nightmare? Do you guys remember, was it Goldschlager?
Oh.
All of a sudden, it would give you the... Now, listen,
You're going to make me vomit on stream.
No, it's that... It gives you that... Right. and it's the whole shoulder thing. It's like your whole lower GI pushing up against the upper GI into the diaphragm, goes to the shoulders, but stops.
It's your body telling you, don't you put that in here, son. Don't you do it.
Don't you do it. Make it anymore. So
it's like a poltergeist. It's like you have a poltergeist inside you and you need some exorcism. I've only done it. I've only done it a couple.
Exercise the demons. Smell Mad Dog 2020.
Exactly, and I've only did that. And those were listen. Don't tell my kids. They better not be watching.
They're watching. You know they.
No, they're
of course.
No. My kids they got their noses in their books and they're studying school right now. They're studying chemistry. No, they're not. But that's something I think through the ages. Whether you try a little drink here or there, you try a little smoke here, and you kind of go through life and everything, and you kind of learn to know what you like and what you should not do. I didn't say what you don't like; it's what you should not do.
And what you like and what you shouldn't drink again.
Right now, people will say to me, "Well, hey Izzo, why do you do tequila?" Because I don't know. I just have my palate likes tequila
because it's good.
Good tequila is good.
Good.
I agree.
Is good.
No, I agree. You get what you pay for.
But you have to drink the rock gut pond water stuff first.
No, you don't.
Yes.
I will 93 people who are watching.
I will argue with you, and I'll tell you why. Because then you appreciate the better stuff.
But most of the people who were ever 21 in their life have drank nasty tequila at some point.
Yes, you have
because I mean it's a rite of passage.
If
we can get the message out there to you that are not 21 yet and you're about to turn 21, please don't drink the rot gut tequila. We're going to say, listen to this, Elmer. I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying to make sure that you don't die.
7 minutes in, already demonetized.
Listen to the old man on the show.
Oh, man.
Yep.
Man, what a week. And when I say week, I mean from Tuesday to Tuesday and not a Monday.
Okay.
That's our week.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What a week.
What a week.
We're going to get to the Eclipse in a bit. I've got some pictures that I want to show you guys. I'm in Dallas and we were in totality, and it is quite possibly the most interesting thing I've ever experienced.
Very
You know what was incredible for us, Shane, regarding Dallas? We were watching Earth. We were at work and we were watching Earth Cam, and we were bouncing between the Earth Cam and a few other live video. Dallas went dark in the traditional Dallas skyline with the beautiful buildings at night.
Yeah, we lit up.
You lit up, and we're looking like, oh my God, it's
you should have heard the birds and stuff. We'll get to that in a minute. We'll get to all that.
It was amazing. It was
I'm
so
gonna spend
pretty.
a lot of time on that.
Same here, and I got some pictures from my hood and where I was and what I was doing. So we'll go across the country. I would love, and in the comments, I would love to hear about what other guys saw and did. You know, and
did anybody play radio during the Eclipse? If you did, let us know in the chat because we want to make sure that
I was monitoring on 40 meters. I need to go pull the log and see what it heard, but
nice.
I pulled up PSK Reporter, I think it's called.
Mm-hmm.
PSK was it seemed like everybody was using PSK during the Eclipse. I had multiple tabs open. I'm like, please IT people, don't be shutting down these websites. They're not no threats.
I will say though,
did you notice on there that you could see the Eclipse move across the country?
Yeah.
No, I did not know.
Stream. I posted the NASA stream, and they had telescopes set up from Mexico all the way up through Maine. The things that they caught were fantastic. We're digging into our topic. We haven't finished our introduction.
Oh, really, man? Let's not break tradition here,
right?
Wait, we're actually going to do intros tonight.
We are because, as some of you may know, some of you may not know, we picked up a new venue for the podcast, so it is now going to be out on Pandora, and knock on wood, it will be going out to SiriusXM on the mobile app. We're not quite big enough now.
You mean the number one? You mean the number one unrated show is starting to climb to become rated?
We are. We're doing the podcast is doing really well, and I want to thank all the people who join in every week.
Does Big Jim know about this? Does Big Jim know about this?
We have about 300 people who download the podcast every week. That are every week, and then throughout the week we have others. And it's almost to the point where we're between like 1,800 to 2,000 downloads a month on the podcast, which for us, I think is fantastic. And
I just got a message. Big Jim just texted all of the Coffee and Ham Radio boys for an executive meeting after the show, how they're going to beat the hell out of us and do it first.
Right?
Yeah.
Too late.
They've had a lot of first. It's our turn.
True.
They will always be number one to me.
But it's I'm happy to get onto that platform. So as of right now, anything that is Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio, Audible, Amazon Music, pretty much any place that carries a podcast, you can download our episodes. And,
are we on Podbean?
We are.
Okay.
Yep. I believe. I may have to double check. I've got 9 different syndications on there. So, and if we're not on the place where you get podcasts, let us know, and I will make sure that our feed gets sent over there.
Can this old man ask a question?
Yeah,
sure.
So you upload to, like, for instance, I promote it to my friends and everybody through Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
But what's the difference? Is it like going to whatever convenience store, drugstore, liquor store you want to? Because you mentioned so many different is that the right word? Platforms of where to listen. Does the world need 24 different places to listen to us, or listen to anything? Just a general question.
Yeah, no, it's a great question because it rolls back to everyone used to have their favorite radio station. They liked the variety of music that it played. Well, the radio station was a platform.
Okay.
So this is the same thing because not all podcasts are going to be distributed to all platforms. Some of them will only go to Spotify. Some will only go to iHeart Music. It just depends on the person who is. So I just want to make sure that we're available for everybody.
All right, can we?
And it's like
some people don't want
IGA versus HEB versus Lowe's versus whatever.
Yeah.
All right. So when this show is over, I want to have an executive meeting. I want us to consider: do we need to set up a MySpace account?
No.
Oh Jesus!
I think we should.
No.
Request denied.
MySpace died years ago.
Facebook needs to go with it too.
But it's somewhere in outer space, and someone's going to see it 21 million years from now.
Speaking of something coming back around, I read today that the Tesla Roadster that they shot up into space.
Yeah.
In 6,000 years, it has the potential for re-entering Earth's atmosphere.
Can you imagine if it landed
between six and 12,000 years old?
If it makes it through the atmosphere, that will be impressive.
I know, right? I won't be here for that.
Can you imagine if it does damage to the property for whoever sent it up? Talk about what comes around.
I don't think Elon's going to be here either. I mean, he might upload his
He'll be around.
His intellect into an AI of some sort.
He's going to have his body and brain. That whole thing is going to be submerged in that stuff that Walt Disney and those rich people have.
Right.
And they're going to be kept alive, and whether through AI or whatever it's called, trust me, he's still going to be around. I'm still going to be around too. I'm going to be the old guy. I'm still going to be around. So
apparently, Don N5SKT says if you have not heard Izzo on a subwoofer, you're missing out. So apparently you sound good tonight.
Okay. What's he doing? AM down there? Listen, if you really want, I learned this a long time ago. One of my mentors,
Evan.
Thank you. Evan is correct.
Evan is correct. Viewer discretion is advised.
I learned this from one of the old guys who plays on AM. You want to get into AM, and if you haven't done that, you have that external speaker on your radio, go with like a nice 8, 10, 12-inch woofer. That's how you listen to AM on the ham bands, and you will see a true audio difference. And I've done that. Just plug and play. It is amazing. Especially the guys who take their time with their microphone audio and really, sound like a professional AM station. They sound incredible.
AM's fun. AM's fun. I have a couple of contacts on AM. I love it. What's up with 6 says, Don, what are you smoking tonight? That is the Jaime Garcia that we were talking about earlier tonight. Great cigar.
Yep. Maduro, Connecticut broadleaf, I believe this is all Nicaraguan.
Is that the Robusto or is that the bigger one?
No, Lagar, something special. It's it's probably like a 6x54.
Okay, so Robusto.
Yeah,
I have the 6x60. I think at that.
That's what I like. I like the big boys.
They have that one. It's in a torpedo. And for those of you, sorry, we're going into cigar nerd speak. A torpedo wrap on the end, so you could do a slant cut on it.
Yes, correct.
And that is a great cigar and
that's all you do. Torpedo. You do one slant cut.
Yep.
Whoa!
Holy
Evan!
Cow!
What did
Evan Barczyk? Hey, buddies, Clubhouse will always be better than.
Did you sell an APX radio for it? And give us one?
Evan, thank you so much for the super chat. And speaking of that, thank you also to everyone who is in green. Those are our channel members tonight. We had quite a few from last week's show that were gifted gifted subs. Got you guys added to the I hope you saw your name when you were watching the intro today. But thank you guys for all your support. We couldn't do this without you, and we are still planning our members only live stream, which we will be giving away. I'm not supposed to say that, am I?
No.
We're going to be having fun on.
Last week when you left, did you know we gave away, I think, 1 or 2 giveaways?
Yeah.
One.
Okay. One that you wasn't supposed to give away.
Yeah.
Well, listen, then you should have stayed.
Well, I had things to do.
Listen, when the farmer leaves, what do you think happens to the cows and the swine and the crows, the corn, everything? What do you think happens? All right then.
When the cat's away, the mice will play.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm taking away the giveaway function from you guys.
Totally. Mike,
So
our buddy Mike Shane wants a members only jacket. Ooh, that's an
that would be
idea
cool.
for.
You got to be of a certain age to know about those.
I know, right?
That's an idea for our executive meeting is going to get real long now.
Yeah, exactly.
Mike,
The
you can
agenda's
almost
gonna
make
get
it 80 meters.
Sean, WW5JD, welcome to the Please Copy Studio, and thanks for becoming a new channel member. For those of you, there's a join button down below. For as little as 99 cents, you could be a supporter of the show, and we appreciate each and every one of you for whatever you decide to put out there. There's still a Buy Me a Coffee on there as well. I know we don't post a link quite as often as we used to, but that's down there as well if you'd like to donate for that. So, no Jonathan. Sorry, I had a meeting with Jonathan this afternoon. No Joe Brett tonight. Joe Brett is still in training for the training for his new position. He's actually in Alabama playing ham radio with Jim. So that's a questionable excuse for absence tonight.
Yeah.
Is he actually going to get Jim to POTA?
No.
Okay.
That would mean Jim would have to leave his house.
No.
Well,
Speaking of Jim, great segue. Good job, Steve. Yeah. You're getting good at this. If you go, anytime you're out at your local Hamfest, I encourage you to keep your eyes out for select merchandise because Steve found a good buy. I'm going to embiggen you, Steve. Steve, tell us the story about your find.
So I was walking around the Raleigh Hamfest, getting ready to leave, and I spotted this cup sitting on one of the swap tables. Had a great price on it too. So I couldn't let it just sit there. I had to bring it home.
It needed a new home.
Steve, that's a sin. That's a sin. That should never be. That should never be in the tailgate section of a swap of I'm not taking this home.
I don't know if they were dissatisfied with their purchase or maybe they didn't know what they were getting.
Unused.
Oh, that's even better. Was it still in cellophane or no?
No.
Maybe somebody used it to hold. You know when you take something apart and you throw the screws and the washers in there so you don't lose them?
No, there's not a scratch in it.
Okay. All right. So that debunks that one.
Yep. And I talked to the guy that was selling it. He just said it was too large for his coffee. He didn't.
Some people can't handle their coffees. So.
Yeah. Didn't think he'd get all the way through it without.
Some people can't handle Big Jim.
Not everybody's Steve Good Game.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
Well, I was gonna say that's Good Game shower coffee there.
Right.
Yeah. That's what he uses for mouthwash. That's his mouthwash to start the day.
Well, I'm not putting that on screen.
Did you see what N5SKT put?
Yes, he did. Brother Don, the Don Army is here tonight.
Yeah,
and in full force tonight. I will say I had the FT5D. That is sold. That sold in 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Wow. So I suggest if you're watching the show and you're not part of our Discord, you should probably hop into our Discord because one, we have this really cool place called the Dumpster Fire where our friends hang out where they can be a lot more vulgar than we are.
That's where men can be men. Men can be men.
And as well as access to lots of cool things that pop up that come for sale. So links there for all this stuff are down below.
I did also acquire a ICOM 9700.
I was about to say, do you want to go into your acquisitions from the swap meet?
Steve was walking around with a little red wagon, and all of a sudden that thing was filling up.
No, I saw that. Made a deal on it, and it went straight to the car. I did not pull a little red wagon anywhere.
Do you need an alibi now?
No,
for the while.
She knows about it.
Okay. So now that means you need to either buy her some diamonds, a new appliance, new vacuum cleaner. You need to or take her on.
You don't get her a vacuum cleaner. She's gonna punch you.
Why? Vacuum cleaners are important. Oh, there you go. Then you got to do something now.
I already have 3 in the house. I don't need a 4th one.
Yes, you do. How many radios? No, how many radios do you have in the house? You got to think of it like that.
Don, I thought we were boys.
We are, but they're listen.
You want to back the
listen,
bus up so I can crawl out from underneath it?
No. This is about compromise. Before you say I do, you need to learn. You need to understand compromising. And women are from Mars, Jupiter, or Venus, or whatever. We come from different Venus, okay? And we're from another planet. So we think radio.
Mm-hmm.
You got to balance the scales. Stick to me for more marriage tips.
Yeah.
Next week's show.
Thank you for the $10, Evan. Get Big Jim on the stream. I want an explanation for those car mugs.
This all starts because of a mug. See how it started?
It was because someone bought something that was too big for them, so they couldn't return it, so they wanted to ham it forward at a discounted price.
Right.
And
no shame in their game.
Those mugs are now sold out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they're getting any more in stock.
We'll have to ask Jim.
Yeah.
I think he's in charge of the mugs.
Yes.
I think he may have to wait a while before he gets any more in stock.
Jody has a good question, if you want to bring that up. It says, Coffee and Ham Radio mugs, does the resale market hold their value? It's about $10 cheaper.
It was about $10 off. So I was
if you buy...
Now, there is a threshold. There's a threshold. $10 is good. I get that. Okay. If that was selling for now we have a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have a problem. But
and like I said, completely unused. It did not have the little paper in it that Jim says it comes with, but yeah,
it didn't come with a sticker. I say the sticker, right? The Coffee and Ham Radio sticker.
No, but I've got one of those already. So
yeah, I know.
No big deal. But yeah, it's a beefy cup. If you haven't held one,
those are the Arctic ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are great. Those are great mugs. Don't get me wrong.
Laser etched, real nice. I may have to put a Clubhouse sticker over the etching, but
that would be funny.
Yes. Now listen, our brother Eric
would be funny.
Our brother Eric from the northeast part of the United States talks about, does a Baofeng have a better resale value? That's a challenge.
Well, I mean, honestly though, because I bought mine for $20 or $30.
Mm-hmm.
And then I bought some accessories, and I turned around and sold all of it for like $40.
I know guys that paid over $100 for a Baofeng.
So I think Baofengs hold their value really well.
I'd rather have a mug, and I'm not just saying that.
You have plenty of radios though. You don't need a radio.
Yeah, but the Baofeng just never really did anything. And guys,
It's a basic radio.
Listen, I think it does have its place for maybe the new beginners, the throwaway radio.
Mm-hmm.
It's just something about that. You key up on 2 meters and you're keying up on 4 or 5 other bands.
No.
Not all.
No, UV5Rs, 99% of them are clean.
Yep.
They've just been out for so long. They get a lot of hate because they're a $25 radio.
I do want to get my hands on one of those AOIC chips though.
They're pretty cool.
Well, I want to see if I can use one on my Baofeng to do WinLink.
Oh, that'd be cool. I think you can. I think I've seen someone has. I think KM4ACK did something like that. He's like the WinLink guru, of course.
WinLink, APRS,
Ham Radio Wilderness Frank says they're clean now in capital letters.
Yeah,
I think they're. I think most of them have been clean. But just now you have more YouTube folks and people who are actually testing them.
They're cleaner than the TalkPod.
No, my TalkPod's 100% clean. They're cleaner than the original TalkPod. Yes.
I was going to say, did they send you one for review or did you buy it yourself?
Nope. They sent me the 8-watt version with an apology letter and a list of things that they fixed. Okay. If that tells you anything. So
okay.
I was pretty rough on them whenever I sent my email back to them.
See, I would think if you are near the coastal waters and you just wanted to monitor Coast Guard Channel 22 or Channel 16, it's a great radio. Put it near the window. Something like that, I think, is a great dedicated. If you want to do something with NOAA weather for whatever kind of weather comes in, it's a dedicated radio. You don't miss anything. That stuff I get. Anything else? Hey, to each his own.
Look at that. Brother Don out there spending my money.
What's that?
Well, he just shared an eBay link to me.
For AOIC?
The AOIC with OHIS on it.
There you go. Don's great for spending your money.
Mm-hmm. He is. He's very good. Surprised he didn't sell you a Mercury amplifier yet.
I have the user kit, the build-it-yourself user kit for OHIS. So.
Steve needs a Mercury amplifier.
Steve, you do. I'll give you the alibi for that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
For
the price of a 9,700, you could have got you a
listen,
Steve.
Talk
about what I paid for that 9,700 on stream.
All right,
just like Steve. We're not going to talk about what I paid for that hot air balloon burner.
Hey, Steve, it's very
nice.
Steve, it's very simple. You go down to the pound, you get 2 dogs. You get the radio and the amplifier. You bring home 2 dogs. It's very simple. I'll buy your.
It's an even trade.
I'll buy your 50 pounds of kibble and bits or whatever you need. Okay, how's that?
I'll send you a bunch of Toroids because we're going to have to Toroid the shit out of your oven.
Exactly. See, Steve, we all work it out. This is why we're all brothers here on Tuesday night.
Here's the thing, Don. My dogs are on a cooked vegetable and raw meat diet.
No kibble in that house.
No.
What's it going to cost me then?
One of the dogs is allergic to everything, including dog dander.
Wow. Okay. So now I need to rethink what I'm going to send you.
Yeah, because
just send him barbecue potato chips.
Just send me a bill. Just send me a bill. For you, you're worth it. Your family. I'll just get the amplifier.
He'll leave a note in your sock drawer.
People who leave stuff inside your underwear drawer. Just remember what that means.
That's your friends forever.
Yeah, friends forever.
So
friends forever.
Here's an amp that I'm interested in looking at.
Oh, what's that?
The Mercury 3's better.
It is, however,
and cheaper.
Cheaper than $2,000?
Yes.
Okay. Because there is somebody on YouTube that I saw put 5 watts in and got legal limit out on this amp.
What? How's that possible?
Yeah,
you
exactly.
mean I can run my Baofeng and I can get...
Input power 3 to 5 watts. Output power better than 800.
Wow.
I could hook a Zygu G90 up to that.
Can you imagine on Sunday night
FCC specs?
Okay, not yet. But can you imagine playing with Kevin K0KLB and Steve on the Sunday night?
Right.
QRP net. Yeah, I'm only running 5 watts.
All right, so the Mercury 3 is actually $27.99 plus shipping.
Right.
For the fully assembled, they don't sell the kits anymore. I thought the kits were a little cheaper. Yeah.
But according to and I'm going to go a little off the rails here and talk radio for a minute. FCC Part 97, you're not allowed more than 15 dB of gain.
Total, correct. That's right. PEP, correct.
So that's 97.317.
Oh, they're even talking about that in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
15 dB amp.
Yep.
Amp gain rule be damned. Yes.
So, yeah. The thought has crossed my mind on that amp, but yeah,
not for a dirty one.
No. Well, I think it's going to be clean. It's just the fact that it puts out too much gain.
So what does it put out with like 30 watts of input power?
Oh, good God. Lord help us all.
And how fast would you blow the thing up? I'm sure it has protections to protect itself.
I'm more worried about how fast you're going to blow up my oven at one point.
Did you see smoke coming out from the keypad?
Can you imagine your wife who puts the brownies in for 20 minutes and all of a sudden they're done in 7?
Well, so
I've been cursed at many times.
Yes, you
from coming home to a pre-warmed oven when there was no baking to be done. So.
Well, and if
and the ice machine
or any oven usage to be done, the remote gets shut off because it will turn off the oven if it's on.
Now, what about the refrigerator? Do ice cubes start spitting out every time you do stuff?
So I do not have a self-dispensing ice cube maker because I have dogs and I have boxers, which are smart.
Why?
Mm-hmm.
Do they push the?
Yes,
they
they
really?
push everything.
All right, your mission next week. I want to see a video of that as we start the show next week.
So
Yes, you'll do
it in my
Whoa.
bedroom. Wow.
N1JUR Amateur Radio with a $49.99 super chat. I'll find Steve's purchase. Please live stream the first transmission.
Hey guys, a quick club.
I'm thinking he meant I'll fund Steve's purchase.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
A quick plug for those guys. They're going on live, I believe, Saturday night. I think it's 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's this coming Saturday. It's a round treat, sort of like, but they talk radio.
Yeah.
I'm
we
going to
talked
be
on the
there.
radio tonight.
We have so far. I'm going to be there with a few bunch of guys, but check these guys out on Saturday night. Those guys from the Northeast Connecticut or Northeast part of the United States, they're crazy.
It's
And
a
I
great
can't wait.
stream.
I
That's
can't
where
wait
we
to join
found
them.
Reliance Antenna Matt.
Mhm.
Yep.
I was
I
watching that
can't
stream.
wait. I can't wait to hang out with them for the first time.
Four-wheeling redneck. Thanks for the 16 months. I promise, guys. I know I talked about it a couple of weeks ago. I promise I'm going to come up with a new badge for the people who have been a supporter for more than 12 months. I'm working on it. I promise. I've just got too many irons in the fire right now.
Shane will do it, but when Shane does it, it'll be good.
I'll do it 1 year and maybe at a 1.5 year because we're getting a lot of people who are getting close to the year and a half mark as a continuous subscriber. And thank you guys. We are always blown away at the support you guys show us. So
Yep.
thank you so much.
Thank
But
you.
yeah, I have a air purifier filter thing that's in the bedroom, and the dog didn't like the fact that the lights were on it the other night, so he walked over to it and punched it with his nose and shut it off.
That's a smart dog.
And I'm just like, dude, really?
Really?
No.
So
Meanwhile, my 100-pound half German Shepherd, half Blue Heeler, the first clap of thunder comes and jumps in the bed with me at 3:00 in the morning.
Oh,
without
yes.
permission.
No. That's that's the exceptions. They are allowed to do that, Shane.
No, he needs to
Yes.
ask first.
No.
You don't just no. If you come jump into my bed at 3:00 in the morning, I don't know you're going to be there. You're going to get something pulled.
I jump into your bed. What are you going to do? You're going to pull on something? No, you're not gonna-
Shotgun. Go to the couch. You in the wrong room, son.
Izzo will not be here next week. Izzo could not
Yeah.
make it this week.
he's getting
He's in
BB
the emergency
is
rock
pulled
salt.
out of his ass.
He's in the emergency room right now, live at Dallas Emergency Hospital right now.
getting the rock salt removed.
What?
That's one way of shutting me up.
I see people in the chat saying, "Pull what?" I ain't telling you. It's a surprise.
Surprise.
I don't give away my secrets. I call that F around and find out.
Second Amendment security.
Come through the door. It's a choose your own adventure. It's to decide what you're going to get.
The door was locked for your protection, not mine.
Exactly. We've had, not to change subjects here, we've had some exponential growth with the people who are watching over on Twitter.
Nice.
And I think the other night there was like 100 or almost 200 people over on Twitter that were watching.
Hello, Twitter world.
We can't interact with you because of how we stream to Twitter, but I am checking over there, and I wanted to say thank you for those. There's
Thank you, guys.
20-something folks over on Twitter right now who are watching. No, thank you, guys. I appreciate that.
Interstellar, I live in South Carolina. You just have to let me know that you have it. And then I
What?
give you the blessing to bring it in.
What is it? What is it? What'd I miss? Oh, I thought we were talking about an amplifier.
Yeah, no.
I don't know about Baofeng.
Oh,
That should
I
be a
just thought about
t-shirt. The door was locked for your protection, not mine.
Here you go, James
a
Hannibal.
Baofeng.
Here you go. There's your
Wait.
next T-shirt.
Baofeng into that amplifier.
Wait,
Could you-
what?
The amplifier that I showed.
Mm.
Key it up with a
God.
Baofeng. Could you imagine the distance I could get with a Yagi pointed at Carlos?
Nobody would believe you.
He
Nobody
would start
believe
saying, "Man, it's suddenly warm up here."
you. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a
'cause
lot of RF
Yeah,
sending
he's
out
got
that direction.
12 element Yagi sitting on the side of the house.
He's going to say, Steve, the parachute opened earlier than what it was supposed to.
Right. He's like, I'm sweating and it's 55 degrees up
Really?
here.
What happened? My
Steve,
beard went
Steve,
straight.
unkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard you.
The man's his own coffee started brewing. There you go.
That's right.
You activated his own little brewing machine that he has.
Right. Well, speaking of coffee, since we gave away a bag to someone who cannot receive said
segue.
bags, we
Yeah.
should probably give away that bag of coffee now.
Mm-hmm.
So let me
Ooh,
set that
a
up.
raffle, guys.
Yeah, let me set that up while you
No,
guys
it's a giveaway.
chit chat. Yeah,
We're not
Giveaway.
allowed
I'm sorry.
raffles.
I'm
You can't
sorry.
do raffles
no R
on
word.
YouTube.
No, I'm sorry. No R world. R word. I'm sorry.
This is not when you're supposed to be quiet. This is means
Hey,
Shane's
Hey,
Shane's gonna
Steve.
be quiet and you chit
Steve,
chat.
I have an idea, Steve. Because who was it? Someone just posted there? Jason, I think.
Okay.
I want you to plug in one of those hot air popcorn
Mhm.
machine, fill it up with kernels, and I want to see if Shane can make the hot air popcorn machine turn on and start making popcorn while he's.
That would be funny.
That'd be great.
So I have to do another test because I have another device that has the similar touchpad as my
Mhm.
oven, and I want to see if that one gets messed
Look
with.
at Shane.
While that's going,
Because I want to give Shane a certain certificate if he can make your appliances on like 5 bands or more.
Mhm.
Is it only-
so far it's 2 right now,
What's that now?
10
What
and
bands?
20.
Okay, 10 and 20.
But let's see here. So this was the other night, and this is the device I need to test.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yes.
the grill.
No, the smoker.
Delicious.
Grill, smoker, same thing.
Yeah. That was the brisket that I did Sunday night.
What did you add to your like if I came over and you said, Donnie, we're going to do what else do you add with it? What kind of fixings?
So we have a Guinness mac and cheese,
Mm-hmm.
and then Dana does.
That's good.
Yes, Dana does Mexican street corn.
Ooh,
Yeah, that sounds good too.
Yes,
that sounds
Some
great.
elotes.
The Guinness mac and cheese, the Lowe's food was selling it, and then it was like a special that they were running. They sold out so quick that they ordered more and couldn't get it.
Oh boy,
So Dana actually tracked down the manufacturer and ordered it straight from them.
nice. There you go.
And we got
When that woman is
Taste
determined, when she's determined, yep,
stay out of her way. Yep,
that's right.
much
Even
like
the
Mama
dog,
Noel.
even the dogs part to the side.
No, they try to trip her up, but yeah.
Excellent.
But yeah, I love my smoker. That's the second brisket I've done in a month in it.
Now, what do you do with your meat? Do you do a dry rub? Do you eventually add a little sauce later? Like, what do you?
So
How do you?
the-
Everybody does it different. That's why I'm
Yeah.
very intrigued.
the Lowe's hardware store sells a barbecue project or Operation Barbecue, something like that seasoning, and it's the sweet and smoky. Completely cover it in that the night before.
Mm-hmm.
Stick it in the fridge. Let it just sit in there all night.
Marinate and yeah,
Yep.
fester.
Next morning, pull it out, throw it in the smoker at 250. 4 hours after that, you get a can of the Campbell's beef consume.
Mm-hmm.
Dump it on there you put it in the foil, dump it on there, and let it go till it reaches 200.
Interesting.
200, 205. Once it hits there, shut off the smoker, let it rest for about 30 minutes to an hour, and then it's golden.
Interesting.
And that was probably the best one I've done yet.
Nice. And none of it made its way to Texas.
There's still some available in my fridge.
The long flight.
Southwest flies into Charleston, brother.
No,
Yes,
we
they do.
We
Yes,
do
they
dry
do. Just not
dry
in this
ice with dry ice. Box it up. Boom. Be there.
time. Right?
Mhm.
All right. So there are some caveats to this giveaway.
Rules.
James over at Quirky QRP has a new coffee line. I finally had a chance to dig into the bag that he sent me. It is excellent. I have made both a dripped pot, and I also made a couple of espresso pulls with it.
Okay.
Awesome. So for his giveaway, it is the contiguous U.S. and Canada. Yes, I need to work all Steve's appliances. That'd be fantastic.
We're working on that one.
So I'm gonna throw this up here in just a minute, but you have to be in the U.S. and Canada. His partner cannot ship anywhere else. So I apologize if you live somewhere else. You can't win this. Please don't enter, because if you do, I'm gonna redraw it. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
I should probably share that QR or that code, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Kind of need that.
These days.
Eric, while he's doing that, Eric makes a good point. Have you made the toilet flush?
Now that would be amazing.
He has it off the bidet. That I don't own.
James says USA and Canada only entries, please. We thank you. Thank you
Nice.
for adhering to the small rules that we have.
Guys, type this exactly as you see it.
Exactly as you see it. If you like really good coffee, it's fantastic. I made it complicated. I'm sorry.
Don't add an extra F or an E or a Q.
Yep.
You'll
Don't
get
spell it
spelled
backwards.
Holy cow, 132 folks watching tonight.
Holy
Thank
crap.
y'all for being here. Thank you for
guys.
spending your Tuesday night with us.
Yeah,
Appreciate
YouTube,
you.
Twitter, Twitch people, thank you all. Thank everybody. We appreciate it.
I got to work on the Twitch folks over there.
Yeah, I've been actually taking the coffee with me to work, and we've got a couple of the reusable K-cup pods.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to get that tuned in just right. It's not quite there yet, but it's still a really good cup of coffee.
Yeah, absolutely.
Actually,
I've got about a half a bag. Yeah, I have about a half a bag left from I had was it the DX dark roast?
Yep.
I think I don't have it in
Dark
front of me.
roast.
So yeah, really good.
You know what I want to do for a show?
Uh-oh.
Yes.
I want to do James on one side and Carlos on the other. Coffee Wars.
It's a coffee off.
A coffee off. There you go. The coffee off.
You know, I love my boy James.
It's not quirky kofifi. I'm sorry.
I love my boy James, but I don't know that coffee's at that level.
All right. So is it fair to say
I was mistaken one moment here, because it looks like Kildurin75080 says hello from Twitch. I didn't realize that there were some folks over there, but thank you so much. First time chat. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Steve, is it fair to say coffee is like what cigars are for me? There's a lot of great cigars out there, but I just don't care. My palate just doesn't react to it. And there's no understanding why one cigar is going to react one way or the other. It is what it is. You can't predict it either.
Vern, you have my number, brother. Call me anytime. If I'm not in the office, I can answer.
Just don't call him late for supper.
Right.
This is true.
Or while the oven is on and
while
Shane is working.
I'm just going to disable the speaker and that thing so we won't know about it anymore.
Jody says Shane's going for a twofer. Worked all appliances and now worked all streaming services. Yes, you are correct.
There we go.
You are correct. So Quirky Coffee in the chat. Got about 65 of you have, or 64 of you have entered in to win.
Excellent
Caitlin's
question.
got a good idea.
Excellent question.
Does that mean that Steve K5ATA gets to taste him live? That would be a great, actually myself and Steve. That'd be a great taste off.
Hey, I had the honor of working her in the Missouri contest or QSO party over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I worked her with 10 watts. It was fun. It's fun to hear her. I asked her how she's doing real quickly because I know I had a feeling, Kyle was probably like, come on, hurry up. We got to make some more. We got to make some more. But no, it's great to have her on the air. She's a good supporter of everything in our hobby. Thank you, Who.
So Kildurin75080, also known as N5SKT, has a great point. They have a different model over in Twitch
Land. Yep.
So we have to have 50 followers, and we're at 29. And there's some other matrix that we need to. We have 30. So thank you, whoever just followed us. Once we get to 50, we can do the YouTube partner, or the Twitch partner program, or Twitch. I can't remember which one it is. It's the lower of the two. And if you have an Amazon Prime account, you have Amazon Gaming will let you give away your Prime subscription to a channel. It doesn't cost you any money at all. And it's good for 30 days. And you can give that, I believe it ends up being like a $2 or $3 donation to the channel. Nice. And it doesn't cost you anything. So it's Twitch Prime Gaming. If you have a Twitch Prime account, if you have an Amazon Prime account, you can give away your Twitch Prime Gaming to the channel. We're not there yet. We're about 20 followers away. So if you would like to follow us over on Twitch,
if you have a Twitch,
if you don't have a Twitch, create one, and and you can come join us over there. I'm trying to do my best to make it fun. So thank you, Fog Spin, for the follow, and thank you, Kildurin, for the follow. We appreciate it.
Yeah. So. And Jim, I showed off the mug that I got at the Hamfest. I see you in the chat.
Thank you, Jim. We appreciate it,
Jim. We got your mug on the secondhand market, and it was great. We got a great idea.
We got it at the Goodwill store.
I wonder if Ham Radio Dude's ever seen a mug up there. Oh, goodness. Interstellar says, I like the small group feel in this chat. When you get to 2 million viewers, I'm out. No. This will always be a small group, regardless of how big the stream gets. I would love for us to have 2 million followers. Mm-hmm. But then we turn on the slow chat mode, where we can actually sit and see you guys. We can slow it down where we can keep this a small interactive group. This was never going to grow out to be some ginormous monstrosity of a stream.
Because
we're not going to appeal to most of those folks. That's
and the landlord
we just like to sit around and shoot the shit and have fun.
Right, and the landlord.
I fixed the mug.
Nice.
Oh, poor Jim. Oh, Jim's saying some 4-letter words right now, I bet.
Oh, I'm sure I'll get a text here.
Maybe 6 letters in a few syllables and a few variations of. No, I was just going to say, our landlord for the clubhouse, I mean, we told him we're not expecting a huge capacity of, and we're not going to stay up late. We're not going to, there's not going to be beer bottles all over the grass afterwards.
Last one in has to clean the stalls.
That's
right.
So true.
Right.
So and I will say, I mean, we've been on for 3 years now, and we're still under 3,000 subscribers. So
160 episodes in.
Yeah, 160 episodes, and only 3,000 of you people have said, "Hey, I like this shit." So share us if you like. If not, we're just going to keep here hanging out on Tuesday nights, whether you follow us or not. This is fun. This is our escape, and we like hanging out with the chat. The chat provides 99.9% of the content anyway.
I was just going to say, between the chat, between the dumpster fire, between the supporters, come on, guys. We are blessed,
and we like to give away free shit.
Yeah. Because Izzo doesn't drink coffee, so somebody's got to drink it. So what the heck, right?
All right. So Izzo, since you're talking about coffee, we're at 71 entries. When should I hit the button? We have 133 people watching.
73.
73.
So
we need two more people. 2 more people that like coffee that would like to have a bag of the Quirky QRP coffee. Hit the button.
Oh, yeah.
Let us know. I also double checked the Extra by Easter channel, and I noticed that we had 9 people that said that they had either got a new license or upgraded during that drive. I think there's probably 5 or 6 more that just maybe didn't see what I put in the Discord. So I think we had a great turnout for that. I want to keep it going, and we'll do upgrade by August. So for those of you who are struggling, this is, hey, I'm not going to make it by Easter, but we don't care. Let's set a new goal. Let's do.
But just remember, if you are going to upgrade for your extra, you must be strategic, because June 30th is the last day for that question pool. July 1 rolls over to a new question pool. So guys, just be careful.
So we should do extra by the end of June then.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do that. Let's
I
do
still
extra
have-
by the end of June.
I still have sessions planned.
And there's
So.
and like Steve mentioned, we have private sessions with all of your YouTube friends as your VEs once a month, the last Wednesday of the month, right, Steve?
Correct.
The last Wednesday of every month from now until whenever we run out of VEs. Lots of people who are there who have signed up. I signed my first certificate the other day for an upgrade. That was awesome. So we just want to make sure that you have a place to come and test with people that you know. It was kind of awkward for me when I did my general because I didn't know anybody there. So so it's a cool place to come hang out. We're a laid back group. Yep. And we want to see you succeed. So we actually in there the other night, someone missed it by a couple of questions, and we're like, hey, if you want to retest, we're all here. We'll do it again.
Yep.
So it's a fun place to come hang out. We just want to see you succeed. Brian says the Clubhouse testing sessions really mirror the shows. Lots of talking disguised as the testing session.
Hey guys, I have breaking news.
Until we send you to the breakout room.
I got breaking news.
What's that? Yeah.
If anybody loves Bill Murray is in Connecticut right now. He's up at the University of Connecticut supporting his son, who's on the coaching staff. The men's UConn basketball team won last night. He's very proud of them. I'm very proud. My daughter up there is very proud of everybody. But to Mr. Bill Murray, who I have personally followed since the 1970s, and all his antics, TV.
The Bill Murray, not a random
The
Bill Murray.
That's right. This is the real man. That's right.
Nice.
And he's done some wonderful, wonderful things, and just being a real funny, honest, true American, a humanitarian, entertainer. This guy is incredible. So, Mr. Murray, I told my daughter to tell you that I'm giving you a shout
George
out.
is like, do it now.
Yeah. All right, George, I'll shut up.
All right, who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? It's gonna be Shane. That's who it is. I need another bag of coffee. Hiking and Hammond.
And I know he already has a thing of the coffee because he shared on his YouTube.
All right, so if you want to re-gift that, I'll hit the draw button again. So I'll wait to see if Hiking and Hammond in the chat says, "Hey, do it again," and we'll draw it again. We like to be.
I saw one of my friends in there, Jenny L. I think I gotta get her. I think I gotta buy her a bag.
They said re-gift it.
Where'd you see that? Oh, all right,
right there.
All right. So we're gonna hit the button again. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Hopefully somebody in the lower 48 in Canada. Terry, WT9J Colt 45. All right, buddy.
Congratulations.
Congrats. Shoot me an email, hamradioclubhouse@gmail.com with your contact and your order information, and we will send that over to James over at Quirky QRP. And James, thank you as always for giving us stuff to give away. We appreciate you as always. There should be a ticker at some point showing up, showing the code if you'd like to buy something ham radio related from James's shop over at Quirky QRP.
Mike wants to know if Terry's in South Carolina.
Yeah, probably.
Because everyone that wins is in South Carolina.
Or is he in that Wisconsin Scout 75 world?
Right.
Right.
I don't see him over in the dumpster fire.
So.
Guys, seriously, Quirky Clubhouse, we got a great discount. James has been very, very generous to us. Look at this. Free shipping on orders over $35 and $5 off any over $49. Come on. He's got an incredible library of stuff to enhance. He's doing a project also with Ham Radio 2.0, which with Jason. The man's doing some wonderful things to enhance and make your hobby even more fun and make it a little bit easier for you so you don't get frustrated.
And I do have to say that the Quirky QRP code does not work on the coffee.
Okay.
It is just on the regular ham radio stuff. I want to make that distinction. And we've got a link. Whoa!
For those of you that want it,
Holy cow!
a little bit of a
There's
link
the
spam
links for the coffee. Thanks for spamming the chat.
Okay.
See, I did something right tonight.
There you
Wow,
go.
we've done more in 57 minutes, I think, than we've ever done before. Radio.
No?
We've talked about booze, smoke, radios, cooking, dogs,
Uh-huh.
dog food.
It's a variety show.
Hell yeah.
And there are 3 different options on the coffee. Well, 6 technically. You have the DXer's dark roast, the linear amplifier light roast, which is the high caffeine, and then the Doppler shift decaf for those of you that can't have caffeine. And you can get it whole bean or pre-ground.
And for those of you who are wondering, no, Terry does not live in South Carolina.
He's in Illinois.
He's in Illinois.
The great state of Illinois, where the Blues
So
Brothers
it's
movie
Wait,
was.
Bite your tongue. The
Glad I
great
didn't
state
get in
of
trouble
Illinois.
for that. I didn't get in trouble for that.
I have friends in Illinois. We have friends in the chat that are in Illinois.
Isn't Carlos from
But-
Illinois?
No,
Or is he Indiana?
Indiana, but he jumps out of Illinois.
He jumps out of
Yes.
Illinois.
There are things that it's difficult to own in Illinois.
Oh, it's not.
Oh,
It's not
now I know.
friendly.
It's not friendly.
It's not friendly. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I hear you. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
And I actually, my family had property in Illinois that I kind of wish I still had, because it would be a hell of a remote station.
See, I could advocate for that.
Yeah. Nobody wanted to own the farm, so we sold it. The house that was on it was 900 square foot, and initially it was 3-bedroom, no bathrooms.
Look at the chat going.
Who
wow,
builds a
tell-
house like that?
Look at this. Kate.
Seeing as it was Civil War,
Hey guys,
Yeah.
who
it had
and
an
a bunch of
outhouse.
who and a bunch of other people are supporting Illinois, because there is
Right?
there
Oh,
is
yeah.
some good stuff in that state.
No,
I'm not
there's
hating. Don't get me
there are-
wrong.
I'm just saying, I think it's funny.
there are good-
I'm treading
good
lightly is what
people
I'm
there,
doing.
but and I'm not
I'm
saying that the people are bad. I'm saying
It's right. The decision makers.
The management.
The government.
the
Good, right.
management of the
Yeah,
the
There you
state
go.
has
Correct.
issues.
correct.
But no,
So this guy says, "Are the boys doing okay without Joe Brett?" He doesn't
I don't
talk
know.
anyway.
I don't know.
He doesn't say anything. So I mean, the only thing we're missing is the smooth sounds of raindrops on your shack ASMR.
However, I
That's
will
the
tell
only thing
you.
we're missing tonight.
You know what I started doing? I rewatched the April Fool's show where we
Mhm.
were on Monday Nuggets. We went on Nuggets, and Joe Brett was doing his, April Fool. I started counting the words.
He said
I
more
want-
than 5.
He said more words on that Monday show than he did in probably 3 months on our show. That's all I'm
That was a
gonna-
lot of fun.
That was a great.
I was telling the guys afterwards that I've never sweat so much in my life than whenever we were doing their show. And like, because you're on a whole new platform, and it's like I don't want to screw up. I don't want to piss off their
Mhm.
viewers or anything like that. So there's a little bit of pressure there, and I can't be as relaxed as we normally are on our show because it's someone else's channel. So it was a
Right.
little interesting, just kind of a little added pressure in there. But it was a
It's
lot
like
of fun.
It's like going over to someone else's house and using their kitchen. Am I right? Or or using their bathroom. You want to keep it nice. You want to keep it clean, but yet you still got to push buttons and do things. So
Yeah.
Joe, I'm not sharing that, but you can see it in the chat.
what did I miss?
Go look
No.
at Joe's comment.
I'm not going to post it. For those of you who are over on Twitch, you have to come to YouTube for the giveaway. I have still yet to get to
Figure out how
not figure out. I'm just saying that it's tough.
Oh, post that.
Hold on. I had to refresh the stream over there.
Right. Do you see how many people are watching?
Yeah, absolutely.
148.
KE5WMA, Sharonesis, N0KM Dave and KK 100,000 and Fogspin. Thank you for following us over on Twitch. We now are at 35 followers, so that's awesome. Thank you so much.
Jim, it wasn't me.
Florida,
Jim, it wasn't me because I used a bidet. I used your bidet, Jim. That's all I'm going to say.
Jim's like, yeah, we don't use bidets in Alabama.
That wasn't a bidet. Oh, maybe that's what the garden hose.
That was a water hose. Is what
that's what he. That's what he uses to wash.
Nozzle. He had the spray nozzle duct taped to the toilet. What are you talking about?
Which also doubles as washing the truck, washing the mud off the truck.
He had that nozzle on full, not on shower.
No wonder why I walked out of there with I was like waddling. I was waddling.
Felt like a new man.
Yeah, but I was clean. Dude wipes don't do that. See, dude wipes do it nice, man. Hey, man, speaking of dude wipes, I think there's a NASCAR race coming up sponsored by
it was this past Saturday.
It was Saturday.
Who watches NASCAR? I've grown up. I watch F1. I'm more civilized.
Oh, I still watch NASCAR.
I only have a 90-minute dedication that I have to give. So Polar Knight says, as a barber, I love that that's just like the perfect evolution of beard growth. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. First person to pronounce the name right in the 20 plus years I've been using it. I'm telling you, I guessed really good.
I'm not even going to try.
Don't.
Yeah.
No.
Nope.
I'm out.
So we had a topic tonight, right? We're over an hour in.
Yeah, we're over an hour in.
Are we going to go around the room? No.
Well, we made it to Steve. That's as far as we got. So.
I'm only kidding.
So a few things for those of you who might be living under a rock. We had an eclipse yesterday. It was pretty awesome. Yeah. Well, those of us in Texas did. I don't know if you could see it where you were at. But.
We had partial here, but
wasn't as cool.
I forgot to get my glasses. We had a full one here.
So did I. So they had been telling us all week that we weren't going to get anything. So and the weather was going to be terrible. Mm-hmm. So I didn't get glasses. I didn't get anything. The day of, I'm sitting there and I'm like, wait a minute, the sun's shining outside. So I dig into this pile of boxes over here, which still hasn't been unpacked. And there was an Amazon box in there, and I cut 2 holes in it. Okay. One, I put a piece of foil over and I put a pinhole in, and the other one, I just cut a window in so I could point the pinhole at the sun and look down inside the box and see the sun, the perfect circle of the sun.
Arts and crafts project.
It was so cool. I was like, I did a thing.
I thought you were going to tell me
something on YouTube.
I thought you were going to tell me you went to the city park and you saw one of those kids, the 7-year-old. Hey, kid, let me borrow your glasses for a minute.
No, I'm going to steal your glasses.
And you went running.
I was going to say, just don the safety squints. Call it good.
It was really cool. Now, I had a couple of my neighbors. I didn't know this many people lived in my apartment complex, because apparently everyone came out of their house to see this.
This is how you meet everybody.
Yeah, so we were standing out there, and there were people that had glasses. So I got to see it with the glasses on. But then I was like, you need to come look inside of my box, because I have a really cool view here. And a lot of them were excited to see what
every
was
time
in my
I
box.
say it, every time someone says that to me, I get myself in trouble.
Here's what's in my box. Mm-hmm. A partially lit sun. All right, back. Stop it, Izzo. All right, so I asked the guys tonight. I said, "Hey, first off, you should plan something for the stream tonight." And so what I did, I went through Facebook. And I came across the things that I'd shared to my friends that are over on. Oh, sorry, I was reading our private chat. No. I was the pictures that I shared on Facebook. So I'm going to share my screen, and this was what we wanted to do, which was a hot air balloon flight during the eclipse. the weather did not favor us by any stretch of the word of the thing here. Let me turn that off.
Did you see Red Bull recreated their logo with the Eclipse?
Yeah. Who's that guy?
I'm not in Louisiana. I forgot.
He's in Alabama playing with Jim.
What?
You're in Alabama playing with Jim.
I'm in Alabama, not too far from Jim. I thought about taking the trip to go ahead and go slap him in the face a little bit in the nose.
I think you should. That'd be great.
Yeah, I seen the sign that said Montgomery, and I started to go, just keep going straight.
He's like, no, I'm gonna turn right. How's your training going? Are you learning new things?
Gold star training, baby.
Gold medal training. Gold medal training.
I talked to the Smoking Ape a little bit earlier today, and he's like, hell yeah, man. So,
don't know what the topic is, but hell yeah.
Completely. There's a lot of topics.
Four-wheeling redneck says taser, taser, taser.
That's why I walked away from the table back there.
They playing dominoes over there.
Ride the lightning.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much of that conversation is legal or not, so I come over here.
Listen, if they're playing poker with peanuts, you're fine. You know what I mean?
No.
Mixed nuts is fine.
Yeah.
Cashews usually is for the high rollers.
So Joe Brett, Don N5SKT is calling that ape water. So apparently you're drinking ape water.
Yeah, I'm working my way to the lemonade.
Might be
if they go
filtered
to
through
Kool-Aid,
kidneys.
you should probably say no. Say no at Kool-Aid.
I don't know. This guy brought some lemonade in and said it ain't got no bubbles in it. So I'm like,
there you go.
I gotta try that.
Lynchburg
We don't get a lot of that
I
stuff
mean-
in Mississippi.
But in Alabama.
Just stay away if the ice doesn't float.
Right.
Let me tell you something about Alabama. Alabama is like a complete flip from Mississippi. Really, if you look at it on the map, it's like you put a mirror in between it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So they couldn't figure out how to shape the state of Alabama, so they just said,
They just copied
let's copy
Mississippi.
and
Cookie
just flip
cutter.
it around.
That's a cookie
So
cutter.
they just flipped it over. So how long are you in Alabama?
I'll probably leave out Thursday evening.
So it's like a long gig out there.
Oh, no, this is a short one. This is short.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so a week long to 3 weeks is probably usual. Hey, man.
He's like, why you got your phone up? Why are you talking to these imaginary people?
Joe Brett's making friends. Oh,
Yeah, so I'm going to step out here in the parking lot and hope the popo ain't out here, but it's too loud in there.
It is
So-
kind of loud in there.
Yeah, man, it's a lot quieter out here, ain't it?
Yeah, it
It's
is. I can
nice.
hear the
Only
crickets.
you got some
Yeah,
crickets out there, yeah.
Everybody, let's just enjoy it for a minute. I haven't heard it quiet in a while.
that's because another solar eclipse is coming.
So KD says Joe Brett needs a steady cam because he's about to throw up from motion sickness.
No, man, no. My arm is getting a little tired. I should have brought my gimbal.
He's been writing all day. That's what the deal is. He's been taking
So-
notes.
Learning how to write tickets.
This isn't Huntsville, Alabama, so I wasn't prepared. But I've been telling these folks all about Huntsville, right? So I'm trying to bring them in. I got one guy interested. One guy's actually from Connecticut, up there close to Izzo.
Nice.
Have you been telling him about our Lord and Savior RF?
By the way,
Baofeng.
Izzo, he said he's about an hour away from you, which I find it hard to believe because the whole state of Connecticut ain't an hour away from each other.
Thank
Yes,
you. Hello.
yes, we are. Don't go there.
No.
Only
Whatever.
because you got too much damn traffic. It ain't because the mileage is separating. It's because there's too many damn people.
You're absolutely right. That you're right. Oh my God, but these solar glasses are killing me.
Well, I mean, it's not an eclipse, so.
Yes, it is. We're getting ready to have one. Hang on. Wait a
Oh,
minute.
okay.
Yeah,
We're going to
so-
talk
Might
about
have a full moon.
I see Jim's comment on the
Oh,
screen.
look! I'm in
I was
totalitarian. It went
I
black.
was-
The solar eclipse is coming through.
I was actually hoping to see Jim before I left the area, and he was I think he was close by today, but he was getting his dentures put in today. So
his gums were aching, so we had to get them trimmed
Yeah,
out where
I
they
mean,
wouldn't
he-
put that pressure.
Can you imagine him trying to swear without teeth? Would that be the
Oh,
greatest? I want that recorded. I want that recorded.
Mama, boom.
are your cheeks still numb there, Jim? I mean, he didn't even offer to meet me nowhere. Like, so let me tell you what Jim done to me today. Jim done the equivalent of Shane. Hey, you're in Texas. Come see me. No,
got done dirty.
gosh dang it! I drove to your state. You come see me.
Joe Brett just almost swore. That's great. You almost made you tipped. You brought him right to the edge. You
That's
brought
a
him
good-
right to the
That was a good catch, Izzo. Good catch, Izzo. I thought I got away with that one.
these
but,
solar glasses help.
Yeah, that's right. So, I don't know, man. You gotta be careful down here close to Jim's world. It's these folks down here is a little
Them
dangerous.
Alabamans after you.
They ain't like them Huntsville folks, man. Like, look behind me, man. All that tree line. We got folks up here from California and stuff, and they're like, it's green. I'm like, yeah, we got color up here in this part of the world.
Shit grows here.
Yeah.
And not everything gives you cancer out here.
Well, that ain't necessarily true.
Well,
It does, but we don't put.
we don't put the warnings.
We,
on
we
it.
don't put the warning
tell you
label on it.
We let you enjoy life until you can't no more.
Yeah. And then until you get a tumor.
Not that it's funny, but wouldn't it be kind of ironic if the Surgeon General dies of cancer too? I mean, I'm just saying that. Wouldn't
I'm
that
sure,
be
I'm sure
type
at some point they have.
right? So it's like, come on.
That's better.
Wow, look at that. Steady cam and all.
Yeah, so I'm sitting here and I've seen these weather alerts. I'm glad I'm not back at home. You know, I mean, I'm thinking of people back at home.
Mhm.
You know, tornado warnings, severe thunderstorm warnings, and stuff. I'll be in a good place tomorrow during class, so I think. But
No tornadoes tomorrow
yeah,
in Alabama.
this has been great, man. We've had our own short bus all week.
So not only were you on a short bus, but you got your own short bus.
We
That's a
figured-
whole new meaning of short bus.
Who's
is what that
driving?
is.
Who's driving that bus is what I want to know.
a damn good fella, man. A damn good fella.
Good there.
We found out if we can keep the same driver for the rest of the week, all we got to do is feed him a little bit of lunch.
There you
and
go.
Give him some scraps at supper.
Yep.
Dude, he's good. But like, yeah, he picks us up at like
Cornbread
7 in the
goes
morning.
a long way. Good.
Oof.
and he's here till 8 at night. Well, he's got to park his bus at 8:30. So
That's
we let him
Dave.
go home at 7:30 tonight. So
America.
you done a good job, man. Take the rest of what's in this box and here's some food. And
Mhm.
he really reminds me of our friend at Huntsville. We're not
The
going. Yeah.
We can't talk about him. That's right.
Right.
That's
Right. So.
He who shall not be named, but who hangs out at the park a lot.
Yeah. You know,
Yep.
and I always say I can't see chat, but I can see chat now. I forget there's
There
a
you
chat
go.
button on this thing. It just makes y'all small, which is.
Are you on the app?
Yes, I'm on the app. The app
Isn't that
is
cool?
wonderful.
The app is fantastic. Because
The
you
app
used to,
is-
you'd have to open a browser window and
Mhm.
no, the StreamYard app is fantastic. If you're
Have
ever
an
asked to
iOS.
be on the show,
Yeah,
and you're
so
on iOS, so
They just gotta say
Quirky.
must-
Quirky talked about I was riding a short. Damn, tornado warning again. Quirky was saying I ride a short bus just like him. I actually seen his assigned seat this evening.
was it at the back of the short bus?
No, he had to sit right behind the driver because
Yeah,
said
it was,
Oh,
it's
nice.
directly
Yeah.
up front. Directly
And
up
it
front.
probably has the pool noodles around the size of this, so when he's banging his head, he doesn't. get hurt.
There's instructions right above the driver that says let Quirky off first because it takes him the longest.
Just make
I
sure
really-
he charges
Yeah.
Jazzy.
I really wish I could introduce y'all to everybody else, but maybe
Well,
I can recruit
do
them
it
to
next
come into
week.
the chat.
Yeah, do it next
Yeah.
week.
Get some
Yeah.
B-roll for us, and we'll play it next week.
Yeah. So
with no audio because we don't need to incriminate anybody.
And take some masking tape or some duct tape and just maybe hide the agency to protect.
right.
You know,
I
the
mean,
innocent.
they're talking
That'd
about
be
stuff
funny.
like I really had to walk away from the table. I'm like, I ain't sure this could go on YouTube. I thought we were bad.
The old
So
Discord days, huh?
Ed said, I missed it, but who won the coffee? Well, the coffee winner was Terry, Colt 45, WT9J.
How y'all doing?
Answer
Good.
that. Excuse
Colt,
me.
what? Who
Yeah.
is Colt 45, by the way? Who's
Terry.
that?
Terry.
Terry, it's
Yeah.
good to meet you, Terry.
Yeah, so Terry won the coffee you gave away last week that we couldn't ship.
Well, what happened to the guy that won it last week, though?
Well, we got to come up with something else to send him.
We're gonna do something nice for him.
Izzo,
And
wiggle
someone's
your mic.
audio just turned into shite.
Me?
Wiggle your mic, Izzo.
No, I don't want to wiggle. I'm afraid to. Do that.
Wiggle it like Shane's banana.
How's it? I didn't.
Yeah.
It's Izzo. Wiggle the cable that your mic's plugged into.
Hang on.
That's the glasses is what it was.
Oh shit. my
Yeah,
eyes are
see?
all-
Now you're blind. Way to go.
Damn. I can't
Wiggle the
see.
cable.
What goddamn show we
hang on.
running here?
I'm just going to mute him for a minute.
There you go. That'll work. He's blind now. And he's choking on
blinded
smoke.
and mute. So
Yep. All right, hit the button. Bring him back in.
Nope.
Wiggle the cable. Oh.
Okay.
You got a feet. You got there. Well,
there
no.
it goes.
Well, it's because he's
Got it.
muted.
I want to say I only asked who Colt 45 was because, well, for one, it gets me singing the song. I'm not gonna sing it on YouTube because they probably don't like it. But and I don't know what people I'm here with would think about it either. But really, Buzzer. But two, I'm used to 45 four-wheeling redneck, so the 45 is what threw me off. But it is good
45
to
auto,
meet you, and
yeah.
congratulations, Terry, on your coffee.
On your coffee acquisition.
I look
Izzo,
forward to the
unplug
coffee
your
tomorrow.
microphone and plug it back in. Try that.
Nah, that's not gonna work.
All right, hold on. We'll unmute him. Is he still buzzing? Is he the new buzzing station?
It's still muted. Yeah.
Yep, he's still buzzing.
So we're gonna have to do a fundraiser for a microphone.
He has a gorgeous microphone downstairs in his other shack.
I know
It's
it sounds
a Shure
great.
mic. It's
And it-
amazing. It sounds
he pref-
fantastic.
But I
he
can't smoke.
out
I
there.
can't smoke down there.
He
Nah, I know.
prefers sitting in this igloo with his TV mic.
Guys
Come on,
call
Izzo.
it. Guys call it the Bob Barker mic.
Yeah, right? Where's
Hey.
your headset? Didn't you have a headset with a mic? Go plug that thing in.
How about now?
Okay.
Nope.
No, it's still buzzing.
It's still buzzing, and
Yep.
it's buzzing my buzz. That's
I mean, I wasn't going to say anything, but I'm glad you're having a good time.
well.
At least
usually-
you're not chasing critters half naked. So you're
Right.
you're one step above me.
I still have a lot of shirts on here, so
For now.
it's not sunny and tropical.
No, not yet. It's Alabama.
It's rainy and green during the daytime.
And Joe, your camera froze, but we can still hear you.
He's
Well,
back.
that's not my problem. That's yours.
No, okay.
We hear the refresh
I
on
don't know.
Joe's camera video on
I
his
may
stream.
have to screenshot that because that's a pretty good look.
Well, I'm running on cellular, and this is Jim's part of the world almost. I mean,
Yeah.
it's still. I think he's.
We're just glad you could join us, man. We're just glad you're here.
Man, I've been sitting here watching and kind of looking at the chat and stuff.
He's been in the chat. I've been seeing him.
He's like, I got to come on and rescue that damn train wreck.
Yeah.
See?
I was just saying, he's in. It's not raining, so
That's
Let-
true. That's very true.
Let me join in and be the punchline again, like take some pressure off the boys.
always.
Let me get a gold medal for it, which I'm gonna have to go get another one.
I haven't seen Ape in the chat, by the way.
So Quirky QRP says, bro, does Izzo's buzz kill your buzz while riding the short bus?
It's
Yeah, there's another
what's the phase cancellation they talk about in like XLR cables and stuff? some of you
Oh,
music folks.
he just went technical that way.
Yeah, y'all
Yeah.
know what I'm talking about. That's exactly what Izzo's buzz was doing to my buzz.
I
It was
thought-
canceling that out.
It's a ground loop buzz.
Yep.
Yeah,
I do want to say, I don't know how long I've had this shirt.
bro, we can't read that shirt.
Bro, do you even
should be
ham
able
radio?
to.
Do you even ham radio?
Do you even
He's too
ham radio?
buzzed.
That's all it says?
Yeah. Yeah,
don't
bro,
say
do you even ham
Clubhouse?
radio? No.
What the hell? Do you even ham radio Clubhouse? What? Why is it missing the
Do
Clubhouse?
you even join the clubhouse? Son.
I'm going to have
Joe-
so much to explain tomorrow. These people coming outside are like, "What's this guy
What are you
doing?"
doing? Why are you live right now?
Sorry. Put that in Izzo jar, please.
The Izzo jar. Did you get to enjoy any of the Eclipse? Did you get any Eclipse where you're at?
So yeah, that was yesterday, and
Yep.
I sat in my car and watched it get dark and watched the temperature drop, and I watched my cameras at the house, hoping that it would get dark enough to go to night mode, but it did not. And then I seen what the real from people back home that actually traveled like over into Arkansas and stuff for totality. I seen the difference between like 98% and 100%, and
Mhm.
now I'm like, shit, I really should have took everybody, the family to totality, right?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
When I seen that we were going to be in the higher 90s, I'm like, damn, it's going to be pretty dark, right? No, it still does not compare to the totality. And
Yeah. It
so
goes.
those of you that got to experience that, man, congratulations. You
Yeah.
know, everybody's like, what's the big deal? But what, it only happens every 20, 40 something years, or what, 20 something years?
Yeah, I'll be a lot older next time it comes around.
I was
But
gonna
I
say-
plan on. I think I'm going to go to the next one over in Spain,
Yeah,
which is in a
that's what
couple of years. Yeah.
That was my next segment. Where the hell's the next one, right? So it's probably not going to be a couple hour drive from the house.
No, you got to get on an airplane for a couple of days.
Freaking Spain, shit. But
So
there is
into MAK says, here's a new shirt. Bro, I'm going to have so much to explain tomorrow.
Mhm.
look, I've been as transparent as I could be.
That has happened so many times.
I did see another tornado warning. I wish they would just quit with that. But there was something in policy that I seen that they like. I'm not supposed to tell people, hey, check my social media out. So I just say,
So
Yeah, I kinda
don't
do
like,
stuff-
follow, and subscribe.
right. So I'm just like, yeah, I kind of do some social media stuff. I haven't done it in a while, but I'm going to get back to it someday.
There you go.
But you can catch me every Tuesday, right?
Every Tuesday night. Never know what kind of shenanigans you're gonna get.
I got to thinking about it today, and I kind of got pissed off a little bit that this every Tuesday thing don't count toward our personal accounts.
Right. Well,
I'm
we
like,
would have
no.
to simulcast out to each one of our accounts for it to
Hey.
count.
I put in a lot of work every Tuesday for 3 years now. That
Right.
is not no work at all. You just come in here when you're really not supposed to be on YouTube to the world, and
Yep.
that's when people like it the most. So you're welcome.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Which reminds me, before this gets hot,
Killed it. I love
garbage
it.
cans on the other side. Hang on,
Hey.
Hey, at least he's taking care of the empties.
I'm back. Yeah,
Welcome
don't-
back.
Don't litter. Be a responsible adult.
That's okay, Joe. You're on empties tonight. It's fine.
Right.
Yeah, I just threw it away.
I got 3 sitting here in front of me. So
Spicy Peach says, so should I plug in my CB or not? Well, why would you not plug in your CB?
You should. Absolutely.
I always got to have
Um,
the CB.
It's especially in talking about CB. If you don't have sideband in your CB, screw FM
You
because
ain't right with Jesus.
the government made FM legal, so nobody cares about that no more.
Mhm.
But sideband is where it's at. If you got the ability to do sideband on 27 megahertz, there's a lot of people out there. It really kind of pisses me off because I get on there, trying to listen to to my great uncles and stuff that's passed away, hoping that movie Frequency, you know, where you can talk to them after in the afterlife.
Yep.
I keep hearing these. I'm gonna try not to fill the jar up, but you get these folks on sideband, you know, you hear something weird, and you're like, oh my God, that may be my uncle, and it's not. It's just somebody from Spain on sideband.
I was gonna say, what frequency? 27 megahertz. You know,
somebody from Spain.
High eight, which is 27.505 for those that don't know
Okay.
what high eight is. Not hiatus. High eight, number 8.
I thought you was my long lost cousin, but you're just a truck driver in the United States.
Look, you can't tell me you don't watch some of those movies and think, you know, that'd be pretty freaking cool. If they had a CV or a ham radio, you know.
Hey, Grandpa, is that you? Breaker 19, son of a bitch! I gotta stop by the chicken shack.
Channel 9 is reserved for emergency traffic only.
Well, Shane, I would like to let you
how do I
know
open up the
that
7610 to transmit there?
we were very honored locally to have a very cordial and profane chatting session, or whatever they call it on 27 megahertz. We were quite cordial.
Papa, can you hear me?
Man, I ain't go back in time. There's so many people like looking like they're scared right now. The front desk clerk, she's so sweet. She gave me a toothbrush toothpaste earlier tonight.
Peepaw, is that you?
Is there
Are you
anybody that's
driving
just being on
across the Georgia line?
Me.
You're like live.
Oh, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Hold on.
Peppa, is that like you on 405?
This is my undisclosed group of friends from
Hi, undisclosed
parts
group of
the world.
friends.
Hey,
He's
okay.
like, you're not supposed to show my face. I'm not supposed to be undercover, you sons of bitches.
So much for that.
Hey,
Now they're going to have to put ski mask. Now they're going to have to put the black ski mask on. They're going to get all hot and sweaty.
this son of a gun's hiding the thing that I come in here for. Hang on a minute. I don't know what purple is.
I saw some Miller Light cans there on the floor. What does that mean?
In5 SKT for the $5 super chat.
Come on, man.
Sir.
I can't
Thank
tell
you.
what flavor I'm getting here.
I appreciate you.
What's purple? Black cherry? Oh, that would be okay.
And then Mike into MAK.
Okay,
Best Miller Lite commercial ever.
just to let you know, this is a channel that nobody watches anyway.
Only 160
Not the
people
160
watching
people that are watching right now.
So y'all be quiet. They're trying to listen.
Joe Brett.
Jesus.
Joe Brett, tell them the magic words. No warrants, no hits. We're good.
There's some weird shit happening over there.
All right.
So
So
I'm just telling the magic words.
that's the guy from Connecticut trying to be funny. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Hi, everybody.
Build me a
I can't dox nobody. So
shit.
this is a show we do every Tuesday night, 7 o'clock Central, which is the only real time, and I don't care what you think. But
Joe Brett's our
it's the
ambassador
Ham Radio
tonight.
Clubhouse.
He's our
We talk about
ambassador.
everything but ham radio because everybody needs a break from ham
No
radio.
one's really watching this.
Right. Only 122 people.
No, 160.
160 now.
Tell them we're the number
For,
one
for
unrated
some reason,
show.
when I get on there, the viewers go up, right? So
Yeah. Yep.
yes, but
Oh, this
if
show
there
is going down in
administration
infamy.
problems, we can make it
yeah.
members only, so they have to pay to see it. That's what I done.
No, it's going to be free.
No, it's not.
After the
gonna say
shit you did to me in Mexico, it's gonna
tin
be free,
cup all
son.
over again.
I mean, you start reading.
Yeah.
Yeah, you start reading yourself, and then you get the viewers.
We're teaching YouTube tonight, baby.
That's what you should do. You should go to TikTok.
Oh my God, this is the greatest episode ever.
Stories about your
This is a happy Thursday, and it's only Tuesday.
parts.
This is
Brian,
better than
thanks
Tin
for the
Cup.
$5 super
This
chat.
is better
Thanks
than
for the-
Tin Cup right there.
Thank you, Brian, for the $4.99 super chat. We appreciate you, brother.
Before it gets banned, you should.
It's almost banned in Arkansas already.
What y'all so quiet for?
Trying to hear what they're saying.
We're spying on you, son.
Well, thank you. All my new friends think I'm really weird now.
But why? Because you have the number one unrated podcast and YouTube show in YouTube land?
Well, I want to introduce them slowly, you know.
Bring him on as a guest. Tell him to wear a ski mask.
Yeah, exactly.
I really need that QR code that Digital Rancher had at Huntsville because
Oh, the face-to-face QSO?
yeah.
Grab
So
on
our
Tuesday.
short bus driver, he had a card that he passed out. It had a QR code on it that lets you contact him, right?
Okay.
And that's the first thing I thought about was like, dude, we done this already, right?
Mm-hmm.
He got that idea from Digital Rancher. So if I had a QR code to hand all these folks, it'd be a hit, I think. You know.
Oh yeah. I
You'll
think
have
we
one
need to talk to
tomorrow
Rob
morning.
about having that made.
Yeah, you'll have it. Just stay up late. You're what, 2 hour difference? You're an hour difference. It's only 8:30 over there. You got plenty of time.
Yeah,
They-
8:33, man.
There you go.
There you go.
Liz says, Shane, break out the voice changer.
Right. I'm going to pixelate his screen there.
Yeah.
Hey, can y'all make this a members only for replay?
Sorry.
I mean, if the boss is going to see it, I'd rather him pay for it, right?
I already ran an SPRC on all
I mean,
you guys.
he'll at least
I
have
don't
to
know.
watch two. He'll have to at least watch two ads before he gets to see it.
Right. We can at least get 3 cents off of it. Right?
And we're not responsible for what ads they have to watch either.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm just going to say, the lemonade without bubbles sucks. But I'm not going to tell him that because he was.
I
nice
wouldn't
to
tell
bring.
him. I wouldn't tell him.
I mean,
Joe
look-
Frank says check your Discord.
Look at those guys over there.
Way over there.
Way
Ask
over there.
them
Hey.
what is their favorite donut. If they walk into a donut shop, what's their favorite donut? For real.
That's a dick move.
What kind of class you
That's
think I'm
got it.
in, man?
Law enforcement, right?
This is a supervisor class on how to manage people, and that's what I'm doing is managing y'all.
Your
Right?
man.
He's trying to manage the stream at the same time. Look at you.
That's right. Hey,
Yep.
so look at the stats when I came on, right?
I agree. Yeah, you're at 152 right now.
It's going down.
I'm sorry.
You're going to make us the number 2 unrated show. So
Exactly. Well, until next week.
It's so weird coming out here where it's quiet, but get back to my podium here.
Do we want to go back to the Eclipse pictures or?
Yes.
Oh, was y'all in the middle of something? I'm
yeah.
sorry.
We actually
No,
had a
don't worry
topic,
about
but it's okay.
we were
If you
just
would
going
like
around
to-
the room. We were just going around the room.
Well, y'all now have 25 minutes left in the show to do whatever the hell y'all
We do. We do.
Mm.
But we appreciate you stopping by, Joe Brad. I
What-
just
what
would
you
like
mean
to
by-
share.
Spicy pipes. I just
No, don't worry about it.
spicy pipe. Peach. Jeez.
I'm done. I'm done.
Ah.
All right, I'm gonna share your screen then.
Somebody share. Oh
So
my
tonight,
God.
we had a group that decided that they wanted to fly during the eclipse. I am severely jealous because mine got canceled.
Oh man.
But how cool would that have been to be a part of that?
Oh, yeah.
You have a
And-
sunrise and a sunset on both sides of you.
Whoa.
And to have had a radio with you.
TC
Yep.
Fitz, $20 super chat.
Holy
TC, thank
cow.
you.
Thank you so much for the super chat there, TC Fitz.
Thank you, PC.
That was my goal. I didn't quite get to do it, but that would have been a lot of fun.
Nice.
So that's round one for me. So I will remove my share, and anyone would like to add their stuff.
So I found this one. From our
Damn, so we
buddy
just went
Adam.
straight into Steve here.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even have a chance to comment on Shane's. I just want to say thank you to everybody that shared some photos for the others of us that was not in totality.
They couldn't. Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. Those of us out on the coast.
Yeah.
I have
And
Joe
it-
Brett's favorite photo coming up.
Well, it's been really fun to figure out what's photoshopped and what's not. You know,
That's
you
very
Android
true,
users,
yeah.
But go ahead.
Yeah. So our buddy Adam shared this one on Facebook.
Oh, nice.
That's
Look at those eruptions.
DMEs, yeah. Look at that.
Yeah. That's
So-
Is that the engine Catlin from the Southwest plane right there at the bottom?
Oh, wow.
I wasn't
Why-
going to mention that one tonight.
Why you
but
got to do that to me, Damie?
Wow. Holy Christ.
Why you do that to me,
Rough crowd
Damie?
Man, you're not in maintenance. It wasn't toward you.
No, that's true. It's not my fault. This was the one of the
That's what she
coolest videos
Look at
that
that.
I saw.
Oh,
That's the one that Joe Brett commented on, saying that we know what airline it is because there's not parts falling off of the airplane.
Which one it is not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you don't know that there aren't parts falling off of that.
That,
one.
they haven't hit the
you
ground
just can't
yet.
see it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
I really did. I missed a great shot at work yesterday, or at my temporary office, I guess. I pointed my phone up. You know, you get decent shots through the clouds because the clouds acted like a filter a little bit. And this freaking bird was flying, and they wouldn't come back. Yeah, I was like, come back. That would be a great shot, but it was a buzzard anyway, so it probably would have, been a conspiracy
Smell
theory or
bad.
something, but yeah.
There's a local drone pilot. He has a Instagram called the Bat Drone, and he shared this photo, which I
Ooh.
thought was pretty awesome during totality.
Great shot.
So the Bat Drone on the Bat Drone on Instagram. If you'd like to see that, he does do prints and stuff of some of his work, and he's done some pictures of the hot air balloon stuff that we were doing. So great share there.
And I've got one for the ape.
Yeah, go ahead.
All
Hey.
right.
Flat,
Yeah.
flat
Yeah.
liner, Eclipse.
Our buddy John Gendron shared this one out.
It's not the one I was expecting, but
No.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
kind of like a Pink Floyd cover right there.
it is. But, just goes to show, is the earth really flat?
I mean, it's debatable.
horizontal. It's horizontal.
Mhm.
It looks
kinda
more vertical to
sideways
me.
yeah.
Rather, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Horizontal,
Look
I'll
at-
go with this.
But look at the difference between where the Earth is, the atmosphere, and then space.
Yeah, yeah.
You see, that is
That's an
It's a
Amazing
great
shot.
photo.
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
and I think my buddy John shared a few more. I'm gonna jump on his. Oh yeah, here you go.
Oh wow,
So you can see it. I think
that
just
the
ending.
prominence right there is awesome.
Mhm.
Yeah. Look at all the sunspots, boys, man. Keep them radios on.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Did anyone catch the Devil Comet?
Well,
Wow.
I believe production artists in our show did.
Yeah, I did. I caught
Yep.
that. So several people said, "Was this an airplane?" No, this was the Green Devil Comet.
Ooh.
So if you happen to be looking south, or if you're looking down and to the left of the sun, you would have seen the comet that was out there. There was only one that was visible during the totality, but this is totality in Texas with my my phone trying to compensate to catch the
Oh, wow.
comet, and that was awesome to see in to see with the naked eye, because that was the only time that you can see it with the naked eye. If you want to see it between now, I think it's going to be visible for the next few weeks, but you'll need a pair of binoculars to see it. I thought that was really cool to see during the eclipse.
Yeah. And never forget,
Yes,
the sun got mooned.
Yep. And several people in my apartment complex were playing Total Eclipse of the Heart, and I was playing Dark Side of the Moon.
There you go.
Because I'm cool like that. But I saw there were some people were doing POTA during the eclipse. Did anybody play radio during the eclipse?
I had Whisper running on receive mode.
Right.
And
if you're in the chat and you did you play radio during the eclipse? Did you get a bunch of contacts? Let us know.
I'm really interested to see some of the results from the sci-fi experiment and stuff like that.
Yeah, we're supposed to have that guy back with us that was doing that experiment last time around. Oh, that's pretty.
That's a shot from South Carolina that John
That's
took.
pretty. Was that, did you guys y'all didn't get totality, right? You just got a
We
partial?
did not. Yeah, we did not get totality. We were just partial. But he's up in Rock Hill right there at by two-way radios.
So you're partial to totality?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same here. Connecticut, we were at 90%.
Yep. But yeah, he
Trying to
get some really cool shots.
Go back to what I posted. I know I posted more than one.
I got some stuff too if you want to from me local.
Yeah, whenever you're ready, throw them in there. And crickets.
Excuse me.
That was me. You see me?
Yep.
Yeah, that's me inside of work. We asked our boss for a lunch, and he said no. He says, but I'll go get you guys glasses because he felt it was like a workman's compensation case in case we went outside. But if you look at the top left, what do you see up there in the top left?
I see 2.0 there playing FT8.
I was streaming. I was streaming him doing all my other stuff and everything. And then let me just go over here. So this was the prediction for Westbrook in Connecticut, here on the Connecticut shoreline.
Okay.
So you could see we were partial. I was really amazed at those glasses as far as what they were able to do.
Oh yeah.
So I went outside. I quickly went outside and then we all took turns in between, calls. And this was my coworker Mike. We were sharing the PD side for the day. But all of a sudden, we looked through our security cameras, and all of our exterior perimeter lights went on.
Yep.
So it was amazing, only for 90%, and it was very weird. It got very ominous, very, very weird. Again, when you start hearing the birds and all that other stuff start chirping, and it got very weird for maybe about 45 minutes. Even the phone call. Even like activity in the city stopped.
Even the phone calls got weird.
Even the bad people stopped to go look up and
go
just
look
kind of
up
take it and take it. We did take 2 phone calls asking where is the best place to see it.
Because that's what you should call 911 for.
Yeah, that used to 911.
And I was tempted to get myself in trouble and get fired or whatever, and say, "Yeah, just look up at the sky, and you'll
take your sunglasses off and look up."
Right, but of course, remained as professional as possible, and we gave them.
You're much nicer than I'd have been.
Well, I still need my job to pay the bills.
That's true. So this is the view from my house. So this was right before totality.
Close to Mississippi, yeah.
Yeah, kinda.
Mm-hmm.
That's not totality.
That was pretty similar to our totality in North.
That was right after. That was right at totality. You can see all the lights in the background are on, and you can see the shadows from.
Yeah.
Well,
the
I'm looking at the shadow
lights.
of you holding the camera, so you could see your camera was making up for the light difference. Look at that.
That's totality. So yeah, we it was cloudy where I was at, but we got some cool stuff in there.
You know what was
the clouds kind of ended up helping as a filter for a lot of folks using their phones,
for some of that stuff, yeah. I agree.
I'm gonna bring
And
up some other stuff.
I found a picture of totality as well.
No.
Total the clip.
Oh,
I was going to say,
Sorry.
I hope it wasn't the video segment that accidentally made the news overseas, but
No.
so hey guys, I want to tell you. So what happened here with us? I'm not sure if you can see the first one here. So the Eclipse was like the hat trick for us here in Connecticut, because so we had this crazy nor'easter blow in, did a lot of damage, a lot of rain, a lot of winds to all my brothers up there in the northern part of the northeastern part of Connecticut, or correction, of Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, parts of New York, Canada. They got tons of snow. Now they got all the snow melt in the mud. But on Thursday, I'm en route to the barber shop, and a 4.8 earthquake goes off. And that was weird.
That's a legit earthquake up there.
Now,
Yeah.
I was driving.
Anywhere.
So I walk into the barber shop, and I said to the guy, who is sitting down? I want to see his head. I want to see if you were buzzing. And, of course, you don't kid the barber. I learned that. You don't kid the barber. But you could see the impact area. And this is
That's
probably
crazy.
about, like this is about my house. Of course, social media was buzzing all over about it and everything. And then, of course, here in Connecticut, we have
the great earthquake of 2024.
But it was just like really a weird between the storm, the earthquake, and then we get Mother Nature throws us a nice one with the eclipse. I was
cool.
I was grateful. I gotta tell you something. At my age, I don't know how many more I'm going to be able to see and all this other stuff.
I calculated 2 for me. I'm going to get 2 more, and that's it.
Well, what
Wow.
as far as big ones?
Yeah.
I think the next big one is I think in 24 years. I think for us.
Well, there's one up in Alaska if you want to go up to Alaska to enjoy
All right,
it.
I'll pack my bags. But I figure
Yeah.
24 years.
Let's
That
go,
puts
Poda.
me. That puts me at 84.
Hell yeah.
I should
Poda
still
during
have
the
my
eclipse
marbles.
in Alaska.
Yeah.
US 0001.
That's in Maine, though.
Man,
that's
oh,
Maine.
my
Arcadia.
bad. Wrong
Yeah.
side of the continent. My
Yeah.
bad.
Yep.
That's Acadia. yeah.
Travel about 1,000 miles west.
That tells me I just wanted to come in and say hello. Y'all have a great show.
Joe Brett, thank you so much for gracing us with your appearance tonight. We appreciate you, brother, and we
I'm
will see
glad,
you next
man.
week.
I couldn't resist turning the show on and watching. Ham Radio Clubhouse is just that great. So always
We're
enjoy
here
the
for your
chat.
pleasure.
Right. We'll see you next weekend in a totally different state of mind. So
There you go.
next
With-
Tuesday, not weekend.
Yeah,
My bad.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
next
with-
Tuesday.
with a whole bunch of apologies. You watch. You can have apologies.
No apologies
Nah.
needed.
Just don't
Not
rewatch
for
the
our
show.
brother.
Tell your new friends we said hello.
Yeah, I got a lot of explaining to do. So y'all have a good night. See you
73,
later.
brother. Take care.
That was great, brother.
Yeah.
And Carlos is right. Like the total eclipse does happen more frequently. It's just in different parts of the world.
Right.
Mhm.
I think in a couple of years it's going to be over in Spain and that part of the world, and then I think a couple of years later it's in Alaska, and then a couple of years later it's somewhere else. But yes, it goes around the world, and there is a thing called eclipse chasers who travel the world to go experience these total eclipses. And if you have the ability and the funds and you want to go do that, I highly recommend it. I felt very fortunate. Even I was probably right on the cusp of being completely dark. There were people who were east of me who got more darkness than I got. It is something that you will never forget. It is a fantastic experience. Once in a lifetime if you don't want to travel anywhere, but for some people, this might have been the last one that they get to see.
Shane,
But
it's funny.
it was
because
really cool.
I was feeling the same thing too. Being very grateful, because when you look at all of your life events, some of us have the opportunity of being there when either a child is being born, or maybe cattle, agriculture. Birth is birth. Okay, yes, it's more special when it's human. Some of us do experience when somebody passes away, and we're right there. That's a whole different category, and then you have these other categories of your children growing up and having different monumental things in their life, graduations, marriages. This was different though, but it goes right up there. Like
It's very ominous.
You experience something that how do you explain it, and then what's going on the other side. I don't want to get too physiological, not physiological, too physical. I don't want to get too in depth of playing Neil deGrasse here, but it's just really amazing to have the opportunity to see it, experience it.
Yep.
So.
And JJ says, I'm probably the odd man out. I really don't care about the Eclipse. I saw enough of them as a kid and a young adult. That's cool, man.
You did, but you witnessed it.
I'm glad you got to see yours. This is my opportunity to see mine.
Right.
There are people who are probably on this stream. There's 140 of us that are watching that may not have been able to see it. So I enjoy the fact that we can share the pictures that were shared with us, and we can share our experiences. So, but yeah, man, I'm glad you got to experience it way back in your childhood and through your adolescence and all that kind of good stuff.
Another monumental experience for all of us as ham radio operators, making your first contact. How about that?
Yep.
There you go.
You get a little mic shy, but then you get that adrenaline rush, and before you know it, you're buying tens of thousands of dollars worth of equipment and accessories and alibis and everything else. But you still have
why are all my hobbies so damn expensive?
Exactly.
Interstellar Starman says, I've seen several as a senior citizen. They're all different. Each is special. I agree. I got to see the one in 2017. I got to see the annular eclipse this year in Albuquerque, which was fantastic. The fact I was sitting out with another 100 and something hot air balloons at Albuquerque, and we were watching the Ring of Fire pop up, and that was something to see. I mean, these are things that I might have a couple of opportunities to see again, but I'm 45, so I'm getting to the point where in the next 20, 30, 40 years, even my time's limited as a young person. Yep. So I want to seize these opportunities to see things that I maybe not have been able to see prior to, because I'm sure there were eclipses when I was younger that I just didn't really pay attention to.
Mm-hmm. Looks like there's a partial lunar coming up in September.
Mm-hmm.
That should be visible here in the Americas.
Speaking of expensive hobbies, as some of you may know, we've been building a hot air balloon. Mm-hmm. Her name is Ziggy.
Yeah, tell us
and she is a raccoon.
Oh.
Ziggy has recently, let me go to that page. We had the opportunity. Oh, no, I want to open that.
Not that page. Not that page, Shane. Not that page.
No,
Shane, be careful what tab you open.
Yep. Not going to do that one. That one requires a subscription. Pictures, downloads. There we go. Downloads. Not videos. Stop it.
I was going to say, your downloads folder or Carlos's?
Y'all are terrible.
Yes, I know.
All right, so we've been working on building this special shape. Her name is Ziggy, and it is Ziggy the raccoon. And I wasn't there for it, and I called my instructor and the guy who's helping to put this together. It was terrible. I wanted to be there, but let me share this. Ziggy has gone from a bunch of paper cutouts to this.
We need to take it over to Huntsville and fly it.
That'd be fun.
Okay,
because they have the trash pandas.
Yes.
Oh my God, that'd be great.
So she has not made her official debut, but this is Ziggy.
Oh, cute.
Ziggy has gotten. This was us doing not me. I was at work. Ziggy has gotten the rigging and the parachute done. There's a couple things that we need to do. We need to install the scoop, and then she will be ready for her birthday. And a hot air balloon's birthday is whenever they get the hot air for the first time and they stand up vertical.
Nice.
So she hasn't had her birthday yet, but she has had her her showing. I think we had probably 40 people that came over during this phase to check her out. So the kids are going to have a fantastic time with Ziggy, and can't wait to fly her because my basket is small enough that myself and my instructor will be able to fly her around town. So I'm looking forward to that as well.
Excellent.
So
Very cool.
I will post more videos when we do the first inflation, but that's gonna be so cool to get a brand new one out there.
Mm-hmm.
James Hannibal says kids will love seeing that. Yes. The Shapes Rodeo at Albuquerque. If you have never been to Albuquerque for Balloon Fiesta, put it on your calendar. It is the coolest thing ever. We had over 700 balloons last year, and to see all of those in the air, it is just crazy. And if you're in our Discord and you go into this side of the radio, make sure you open that picture in a web page so that you get the full resolution of it and zoom in, and you'll see the detail on it. There's 2 things we have left. We've got some rigging to do on the inside, and then we have to do the whites of her eyes, and then she will be ready to go. And she already has, I think her first appearance will be in June or July at an event. Cool to see something that we thought up on a piece of paper come to life. And she's right at 70,000 square feet. Cool balloon.
I'm all talked out.
I was saying, you have your own basket now?
I do, yes.
Look at you.
Looks like I see some.
My own basket, my own burner. Someone who made me a really good deal on some peripherals today, so I have some more parts coming up. I'm to the point now where we've got we're in the middle of sewing the bolster covers. So I've got those done. I've got a little bit more weaving to do with the rope to do some accent rope on my basket, and then I need 4 10-gallon propane tanks so I can carry 40 gallons of fuel. And then my burner came in the mail Friday from New York. Another fellow balloonist took pity upon me and made me a great deal on a burner for my first burner.
Now, what about stickers?
So we are working on t-shirts first for Ziggy, and then we are going to do stickers for Ziggy. So
No, I'm talking about our stickers. Where do our stickers? Do we put them on your basket? Do we put them on the tanks? Where do we put our stickers?
Oh, when I get my own stuff, yes, they'll be on the tanks. 45 Auto says, will we be getting a Bucky shaped balloon? If Bucky's would like to pay for that, yes, I would be more than happy to fly that balloon for them. So,
oh Lord, we're in trouble.
Who is this? Who's that guy?
He's only 1 week late.
Someone hit the button.
1 week late from April Fools.
Oh, look! Oh, it looks like he looked at the. Oh, you didn't wear your Eclipse glasses, did you?
Oh my God, I love it.
Canada.
I was too cheap. I didn't buy the glasses.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh, shit.
Now I'm paying the price, boys.
Oh.
It was probably one of the best Eclipse I looked at. I've seen a couple, but that was the best one. You know, if you know, I think that's my drill.
Hopefully, it's not the last one.
I don't know.
So how
one of the guys that worked.
Did you put some ice on?
Listen,
them?
one of the guys at work. I don't like going to the doctor, even though we have our socialized medicine here. I don't like. One of the guys said to use bleach mixed with dish soap, and it helps. So it burns, but it's doing pretty good. Okay.
You know what's going to burn? You know what's going to burn when you take those band. Look,
do not take medical advice from us.
He's going to be crying. His eyebrows are coming off.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to hurt worse. His burn retinas or his.
I could use a little waxing right here.
Get rid of the unibrow.
Yeah, get rid of that landing strip.
Well, I'm glad you didn't. I'm glad you didn't ruin your eyes. You had some great pictures too. You guys had a good view of the eclipse up there.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. It was good.
What'd you have?
What did you think? Was it like a moving moment in your life? No. Okay.
No, really?
There's some listen.
Some people are boring.
Cool.
I mean, some people eat fucking blizzards every night. Others enjoy
listen. It was cool. It was cool. Some people are getting a little over spiritual and like, this is the most profound moment of my life.
Oh,
And I'm like,
no,
really?
I agree with you there.
Really?
No, sir.
Like,
No, seriously. No, seriously. Let's face it. You've seen cattle be born. That's got to be amazing, right? Stuff like that. You've seen, Zambonis crashing into things. That's got to be amazing. But this was different, though, right? I mean,
yeah,
you know,
but listen, there was some craziness at the same time. Like, there's state of emergencies all over.
Yeah, that
Go
was
and
stupid.
stock. Like, listen, the people who
I
went
mean-
and stocked up on 3 weeks of food and toilet paper, like,
Yeah, that was dumb.
you're a
Yeah.
sucker.
And the people that thought that the rapture was coming and they were going
Right.
to see people flying off into space,
Right.
they were in
the
totality.
people who bought all
Come
those
on.
eggs,
Come
and
on.
bread and eggs. Guess what? French
Yeah.
toast tomorrow, everybody.
Yeah,
there's I watched this video and this person's like, what was it, 7 years ago there was like an eclipse that went through, not a full, and it went through all like these 7 towns of Salem, and then this time it's going to go through like 7 towns of Nineveh or whatever, and in the middle there's a town called Rapture where X marks the spot, and I'm just like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, so
Are you-
I'm going to hell because I wasn't part of
And
it. I
here
didn't
on
get
the
lifted off
Clubhouse,
into
and here-
outer space.
And here on the Clubhouse, the Eclipse brings us Molson. So there you go. That's our rapture.
I was gonna say
Theology
I
101.
would have paid for somebody to
Right.
inflate certain items and
Yes.
with helium.
Yes.
Listen, like, and that's not to make fun of people who, like, I'm a man of faith, but like, you're
Ground
the people
yourself
who
a
make us
little
look
bit.
stupid, okay?
Right.
So-
Don't be that guy.
What was that? Remember Steve Martin? He played that movie where he was the evangelist there.
Yes.
Remember that? Yeah, that was hilarious. That's based off a true story. That was hilarious. Don't give in to those guys, okay? Don't. So, and if you are that kind of person, I'm selling a prayer cloth to raise money for the Clubhouse. And just it's a we're to be honest with you, we tie-dye paper towel, and we'll sell you 1 square, but there's healing power in those. And so for $10.99,
Nice.
we will
Yep.
sell you that, and then we will sell you another one after that for $15.99. But that one there unlocks the blessing of prosperity. So
So
just send us a
Speaking of which, I need
message
more
in
Clubhouse
Discord.
stickers.
yes, you need
Man,
to
I'm
go to
gonna get so
Discord
much paid.
and go to the Clubhouse show chat
Yes,
because
right.
You missed me yet?
apparently you were too busy for the Eclipse. I'll let you go. You need to go check that out.
Yeah.
It's quite entertaining.
Look
But
at that,
thank
look
you
at
for
that.
joining us tonight.
Wait. Molson's
We haven't seen you in forever.
Look at that. He's standing next to the holy grail of stained glass, which may crack because of all the bad things.
You know what the worst part about? The worst part is like the tape that holds together where the foot goes through. That's the worst part. I have like 3 doors like this in my house, and they all have tape somewhere on them. So
That's because of the kids, right?
100%. 100%.
I was gonna say, any more fire extinguishers going off?
Right.
Listen. But talking about the eclipse, so like I saw somebody I was like, hey, you want to try the glasses? Because we have the glasses. We were sharing the glasses, And somebody's like, no, I'm good. Don't worry about it. I'm like, oh.
So they're the ones with the Band-Aids on their eyes right now. Yeah.
Did you guys talk about that at 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon? The most searched thing on Google was, why do my eyes hurt?
Why does it not surprise me at
Why
all?
does that not surprise me? Yeah.
It's true.
I built my own Eclipse viewer with an Amazon box and some tinfoil.
Dude. I remember.
That
So
works.
when I was in elementary school, we made those. It wasn't a full eclipse,
Yeah.
obviously. It was a partial, but we had made the shoebox thing with the pinhole.
The shoebox.
Yep,
And,
it worked
it
great.
worked well.
Like I had neighbors that didn't have glasses that were looking in my shoebox.
Yeah.
They all wanted to see inside of my box so they get a glimpse of the eclipse.
What did you put in your box, Shane?
I won't say nothing. I promise I won't say nothing.
I want to play. I really want to
It was
sing some
Orion's
SNL
belt,
song
is
right
what it
now.
was.
I put my.
No.
Oh.
Are you talking about putting your D in a box? I don't know.
That's a whole nother eclipse when you see that.
I got holes in my
Blinded by the light.
Derek says, "Look into the box for totality."
The problem is like, where is it? Where is it,
Right?
Shane? I don't see it.
It's that tiny little dot at the bottom of the box. I was like, who the hell hit the button?
That would have been a good outro. Like that would
I
have
agree.
been
No,
perfect.
I agree. Yeah.
lightning strikes twice.
I've got at least one more thing to go over.
I've got. I was thinking about the next time I put out a version of the podcast, I should find something funny that we talk about, play that for the first couple of seconds, and then go into the intro. So
There you go.
maybe that's what we need to play as the intro. Look into my box and you'll see totality. That's all I've got for tonight. So Daniel, Izzo, Steve, I'm going to let you guys run with it.
Izzo, do you have the link to that eBay auction?
Just a
Oh,
picture
yes.
of it. Just a picture of it.
Okay. For those of you that don't know, our buddy Jim, W6LJ,
Yeah.
I'm probably ruining his call, is
No, that's it.
got some health issues. And there's a group actually auctioning off on eBay a potable real antenna. And it looks like it's made out of a like chalk line reel. So
Who's hosting that
I think
that
I have
eBay
it.
auction?
Hang on.
that is
Hang on. I'm gonna get you a picture of it.
okay. I'm not sure who's hosting that
There it is.
other than eBay, but
Well,
obviously,
Well, no, whoever's created it for him.
yeah.
I think it's add that picture to the screen.
Okay, there we go.
Now make it bigger.
Yeah.
Whatever you gotta do.
Wrong button.
Give it totalitarian.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I'm gonna solo that. Yeah, you might have to zoom in on that, but 2.0 shared it on his channel. Let me see if I can grab it off of there.
Here, I got it.
You got it?
All right,
Yeah,
I'll
perfect.
stop sharing.
But yeah, he is not doing well health wise. I know Callum auctioned off or raffled off a DX Commander Expedition. That was a nice little deal for that.
Awesome gesture.
I'm actually going to share out that link. There.
Yeah, there's the link to the auction. It's $390 right now for the for that antenna.
Also, too, guys, if you go to Jason Ham Radio 2.0, if you find his video of that stream from Sunday night, there's a link to a PayPal, I believe, also.
Yep. He
And
does have
again-
PayPal in there.
And Callum said it too. Everybody, if you could afford $10, if you could
Oh,
afford
yeah.
$10, just throw $10 in there. Don't you know what I mean? If you throw less, that's okay too. This is a guy who has Jim W6LG has really enhanced a lot of our knowledge of looking at different things in
Mhm.
the hobby. So,
There's a Sorry, you were saying there's a GoFundMe.
yes, yep.
Yeah,
If you go to
so-
Jay-
And there's 4 days and 22 hours left on that. So it's going to end on Jason's Sunday night live stream at 8:11 Eastern time, 7:11 Central.
Hey, Ted. Ted says, guess we don't believe in URL shorteners here. Chill out, son. I had to take a minute to get it done. We're live here. There's the tiny URL. Click on that, and that should take you there.
there you go.
So people
There
are
you go.
patient.
There you
Shit.
go.
Like playing cards with my brother's
Those
kids.
kids. Yep.
Yeah,
But
the
yeah,
boss just
We
told
lo-
me
we
the
love you,
link is
Ted.
fine. The
Just
boss
giving you
just said the
shit.
link is fine. So,
hey, if we can, if you guys can go help him out, I know he's put out some great videos. He's helped me learn some stuff.
mhm.
So I hope I get the opportunity to shake his hand, maybe drink a beer with him here in the near future.
Ted says, I deserved that. Timing was perfect. You damn right you did. Thank you, Ted.
So,
We're trying, man. It's only a 3-man show tonight.
yeah.
and only
four
two,
and a half.
only two are paying attention.
And
What?
one
Listen.
is blind, and one is blind
And
over there
one's
in the corner.
blind because of the eclipse.
somebody screenshot that.
He has an audible keyboard over there.
Oh,
All right, it's we're 11 minutes past. We need to wrap this thing up because first off, I'm out of water. Second off, I'm out of whiskey, and I need one more before I go to bed tonight. So let's put a bow on this. We'll
and
start
you got to
with
go
Izzo.
make water.
No, I didn't make water. Y'all missed it. Or did you?
Well, that's what we heard. Okay.
Yep, that's what it was. Izzo,
Sure.
what you got coming up, buddy?
I wanted to do some ODA on Thursday and or Friday. I don't know. I got to bring my son up to a local college. I'm going to drop him off. I'm going to bring the gear with me. So who knows? Maybe I'll operate somewhere on the grounds of the university and just chase guys unless security throws me off, or maybe I show them what ham radio is all about and I give them a microphone and say, "Here, talk." Or there's a couple parks around there, so who knows? You may catch me on the air and we'll have some fun. That's what I got going.
If they try to throw you out, just say I'm in the MFN Clubhouse.
I'm
You
in
should
the
know
I'm in the
who I
number
am.
one rated show.
Unrated show.
Unrated show. I gotta remember that. Unrated.
If you're okay, so I put something in the chat there. If you are struggling with basic computer skills and you can't click that link or the link's not working for you, put that string right there in the eBay search and it will bring it up.
There you go.
There you go.
You have options. You have options.
I'm trying to make sure that it's an equal opportunity here
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
without being too much of a smart ass.
But yeah, that is a interesting antenna. I may have to go purchase one of those.
No, it's really cool. I agree.
Molson, what do you got?
Molson, welcome, buddy. When are you going to be back? 6 months, 12 months, 8 months?
Listen, I got nothing to bring to the table. I just came to say hi to you guys.
Thanks for being here, man.
And,
We miss you.
I miss you
We
guys.
you.
I miss you too,
We
brother.
miss you.
Yeah.
Hopefully
miss you,
things are doing well. Company's booming,
Yeah.
all that kind of good stuff. So
Yeah, I'll be retired in no time.
kind
I
of
heard
heard you
you.
a little bit now.
I
so
heard your
appreciate
company
it.
made $1 million building all these platforms for the solar eclipse people, so they can get special wooden platforms. So you did very well. You did very well.
Sure.
Congratulations.
Yeah. We were like, are you short and have a hard time seeing through clouds? We can sell you a platform with 3 steps for only $999.
There you go.
And the kids had the blizzards that they were selling at triple the price to keep
Mhm.
everybody cool and happy. See, man, you are an entrepreneur. You don't
Yep.
need Shark Tank.
You're a pillar of the
Sure.
community.
Yeah, you don't need Shark Tank.
Sure.
You're
Oh, yeah.
the barbecue chips
Mr.
of
Wonderful.
barbecue chips. I mean, wait,
Ketchup
hold on.
chips.
That's ketchup chips of the barbecue chips world.
Ketchup chips, that's right.
You're the ketchup of my ketchup chips. You're the salt to my vinegar. You're
You're so
You're
romantic.
not
keep
making
going.
it any better.
Hallmark card.
You're not making it any better.
No. No. All right, Steve.
You're
Over to you,
the,
buddy.
you're the box to my.
Stop.
Wait a minute.
Somebody
you're
mute
the
him.
you're the D to my box.
Yeah.
No, that's
Steve-
horrible. That's
Steve
horrible.
Steve Savis.
That's brutal.
Oh, Jesus, help us all.
You're welcome.
I got prayer cloths for sale, $10.99.
Dial a prayer.
They'll have a little red Canadian leaf in the corner to show that they are legit from Canada.
A little
And they
green
have-
leaf in the other corner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they have a slight tinge of maple syrup perfume.
Oh, we're
Ed
going to
says you're
hell.
Ed says
That's
you're
legit.
Ed says you're the peel to my banana.
Don't slip.
Oh, Steve, save us.
Yes. So went up to Raleigh this past weekend. Didn't get a chance to make a lot of video. It was more of a tailgate than a all-out Hamfest, but it was a good.
But you
good
got a
time
coffee
anyway.
and ham radio.
I
mug.
did. I got a
Yeah.
coffee and ham
So,
radio
That's awesome.
mug out of it for a good price.
Wait. What the hell is he putting on?
$10
Members only-
under MSRP.
Is
Right.
Molson putting on a members only jacket? I would say,
Yes.
Get
Yeah.
yourself.
We're gonna do a Clubhouse members only jacket. Is what we should do.
But I'm hoping to get back on the bandwagon of making videos.
Me too.
Life's gotten in the way last couple of weeks.
Did you say wife?
Wife.
Like,
You said
I heard
wife's
wife.
gotten in the
I heard
way.
the W word. Now
No.
you're really going. Now you're really going
That's
to
what
need
I
an
heard
alibi.
too, so-
Now you need an alibi. You better diamond. As Ron White
That's
would
what
say,
I
"Oh,
heard."
shut her up."
But I'm hoping to get at least the first video of the trailer out. We've got the air show coming up next weekend.
Nice.
This weekend's a charity bike ride that I'll be participating in as a support and gear vehicle. So not taking the motorcycle out for this one. Yeah, don't feel like going out on the 100-mile trek just to chase some guy in hot pants. Not my idea of fun anymore.
Depends on if he's got 20s.
So much I want to say, but I'm
$20,
not taking, I'm
$20.
taking the high road.
Shane, what do you got?
Yes.
Wrap this thing up.
Nothing. I have. Hold on. Wait a minute.
But wait, there's more.
I finally found these.
What is it?
This is a KM201 multimeter
Okay.
and a voltage detector from Kai Wheats. They sent this over to me. I was supposed to do a video on this like 3 weeks ago, and I moved, and they got lost in the box. So I've got a video coming out for this. These are really cool, honestly.
Dude, back in my day, you know what the voltage detector was? You stick a screwdriver in it, and if you jump, you knew there's voltage over there.
Well, some people have heart problems, and if they do that, they die. So
Yeah.
I would prefer they use this. It's cheap.
Shane,
So yeah,
is your dog microchipped?
yes.
Run that voltage detector down his back. You'll find the microchip.
Oh, that's a video.
I thought you
That's a
had to have
video.
I thought you had to have a magnet to
No.
make it energize it.
No.
Dude, that's
It'll
a
pick
video. That's a video right there.
I'll try anything twice.
The-
So yeah,
the dog
I
was
have
like,
that.
"Yeah, right, you will."
The dog's like, I have a GMRS video coming out. I have three HTs. I have the H3 from TID Radio. The first one they sent me was no bueno. So I told them unless they wanted a really shitty review, I wasn't going to review that radio. They have since sent me a new one. So I'm going to put that on the scope. And I have the 8-watt radio from TalkPod. I've got a new Redivus radio, which is the A1, which is fantastic for a cheap radio. It's clean. It has AM receive, so aircraft band receive. The aircraft band sounds really, really good. I've gotten great signal reports on the ham radio repeaters. It is a ham radio only. You can't unlock it. You can't put it on GMRS. It's a legit ham radio. Puts out advertised wattage. That's going to be fun.
But wait a minute, I find it amazing. You called them up and you said, and you scared the hell out of them. They went into a corporate executive meeting and they said, send this guy a new radio next day, or I don't care what it's amazing.
It took me
of the
3
power.
weeks to get a new one.
Okay, but
after
the power you have is amazing. That's
they
you have
sent-
more power than the Molson cloth.
Well,
that's
they
gonna
sent
save
me
the
a
world.
radio and I put it on the meter and it failed. It failed miserably. And I said, hey, I actually like this radio, but it is a tub of turd when it comes to the meter. I said, so either we fix it or I'm going to put this out as it's a tub of turds.
Well, the guy who was working, he used to have a job at Boeing. You know that.
True.
He's the one that put the door plug in.
One door opens, one door closes.
Egg. Oh, that was a terrible analogy, but great. But yeah, so,
I'm going to hell.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of radios.
Okay.
I have to get new tips for my soldering iron because I ruined them. Stitching material for the hot air balloon because I was punching holes through anyway. So I have to replace those. But anyway, I have some really good stuff coming up. I am going to build my DX Commander Expedition.
Before Jason?
Yes,
Wow, look
and
at
I
this.
have a
See-
antenna. I have 2 antennas to build, or
You see
one
what a
antenna to
solar
build
eclipse
and one
does?
to show out.
Solar Eclipse just energizes this guy.
It did, yes, because my radio is going to be coming up for sale here pretty quick, and I have to get all this shit done before I sell my 7300.
You got to buy a balloon. You got to buy some more balloon parts.
I do, yes,
Why are you going to build the DX Commander if you're going to sell a 7300?
because I need to build the DX Commander. I'm not
Why?
saying I'm not going to buy like a G a
G90?
G90 or something like that. I need to sell this radio and
he's
buy
gonna
something that's a little bit cheaper.
Right. And then he's going to buy the
$58.91.
amplifier.
Because I was told that I can only have one expensive hobby at a time. And ham radio is really expensive. And the place that I'm at now is even harder to put up an antenna than the other place was. So I'm leaning on Steve's remote to do ham radio stuff and going to POTA. I just don't have time. I honestly don't have time.
Steve, he's
I
going to
have
buy
2 days off a week, and I'm trying to fly those 2 days.
the G90 is going to be the exciter for that amplifier that we were talking about before. So 5 watts
Yes.
in, get you
Yes.
1,500 out. It's very simple. See,
Exactly.
I get this guy after 3 years, 5 years of knowing this guy. I know how he thinks now.
Yes,
Mhm.
exactly. But anyway, and I think that 7300 should bring a premium price because it has prominence with it. It's been on like the dent that is in it has been on so many live streams. I think that should add value to it. So the chat might disagree, but just saying. Anyway,
The Sotheby's auction house is already placing a lot of money.
Sotheby's,
on it, so.
yeah, Sotheby's has already reached out and they're like, we should probably put a premium on this.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I agree. It's got prominence. I think they call that patina.
Well, you're a YouTube star. Well,
patina,
you're a YouTube
like
star.
when something aged that has good signs of use, it's a patina. So I'm just going to call that dent a patina on my radio. So Ryan says, I would buy it if you sign it. Well, I will sell it to you and I will sign it, and I will only sign it on the underside of the cover.
There you go.
So the only people who would know would be if you take the cover off, you're going to see my signature. So
that has more work now.
See, prominence.
It has been
Just like the
G-force tested
Eclipse.
to mill standard.
It has very much so. It has fallen off of a table and has lived to play another day.
And it meets all new ISO standards. There you go.
Better than any
Shane,
ISO standards. It's drop tested.
Shane, I
by
think that's
me.
a pretty good. I think that's a pretty good proposition, but I think to me,
And his
Nothing
sound.
changed. Nothing.
the outside
nothing
cover
changed.
with lipstick.
Absolutely, yeah.
Mhm.
I will laser etch them,
There you go.
smooching it.
Mm-hmm.
Brian says, but do stick a as seen on TV sticker on it.
I give you money for that.
That would be awesome. If you want to bring in more on that radio slapper, slap one of my stickers on it. I agree, James. I'll probably include several stickers to go along with that radio. And I hope to sell it to someone that I don't have to ship it to, that I could just take it to them. And I'm going to sell more than just the radio. I'm going to sell.
Sure, you could sell it at Huntsville.
My whole portable kit. So 2 hard cases. One's going to be a radio. The other one's going to be a battery with 4 antennas in it. So it'll be a good deal. I promise.
4 antennas in the battery?
Yes.
Interesting.
There's a Pac-10 mini infed half wave in there, which is hard to come by. There's a
Yes,
car
it is.
antennas antenna in there. There might be a Reliance bug out mini in there. I don't know. I haven't decided. There might even be a Buddy Stick Pro in there. I don't know.
Ooh.
We'll see. Like whatever
Wow.
I can put inside the case there. But we're done for tonight. So do you guys want to wave goodbye to everybody? And we will see you all next week. Thanks for joining us. Take care, guys.
Thanks, everybody.
I said I got it. I hit the button.
Next week's raffle is going to be my ISO Solar Eclipse sunglasses.